first thing people
Yay.
see.
Yay!
Totally not fixing my script right now. Not at all.
Oh no,
shit, I
none
need
of
to
us
pull
are
up my
highlighting our script.
I haven't got my script.
I need to-
Both of
where's
us
the
have a
link?
half
Can you put the
highlighted
link in the
script
chat?
sitting there on their screen.
Everyone,
Why
I haven't
highlighted
even all on my
script?
I'm
Highlighting it then.
Oh,
Should we get the link in the chat?
Oh,
to the script?
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Link in the chat.
Uh-oh.
We're
I'm
so
scared.
organized.
Weird pervert
You
doll.
do-
I'm so sorry, Millie, but you do. Like, you know, in
I
a
look like
therapist's office, the dolls that they're like that are anatomically correct that they give to children, so like they can point out. That's what. That's what the beard looks.
I spent time on this fucking beard, okay?
I spent time on my face. Doesn't make it good. Oh, you can't
I'm
even
sorry.
see
I
my-
think you
Oh,
did
there we
you
go.
just insinuate that my beard isn't good.
Your beard is the best beard.
Yeah.
Ruby is here.
Finally.
Did I say I'm warm? I'm so warm.
Okay.
I'm
I think is everyone
Suffer for
good to-
art, people.
Did someone put the link? I don't know.
I did. I put the link in 2 different servers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put it in the Zoom chat.
Oh, did
Sorry.
you put it in the
Do you
poll
think we
server?
should
Post it
introduce
on
ourselves?
Instagram.
Here, give us.
Oh yeah, where is my phone?
We've got to do intros.
Sabine, do you have your phone near you? Because I don't know where it is, and we should post on the Instagram.
Yes.
Okay.
What am I posting?
We're live. Link in bio.
What do I do for
Nice.
this
with
photo?
a bunch of like flashy gifs.
You need to make it a picture of us doing absolutely fucking ridiculous things.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait, no. The
Look,
picture
okay,
is
we
my
just need to
leg.
be.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
like,
a picture of Shelby and a crazy gif, and we're live. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I don't
That's all
have
we
a picture of
need.
Shelby. I'm just going to take a picture of the Zoom call. Everyone do something interesting.
That's a good idea.
yeah.
I don't know how to be
What's something
interesting.
interesting?
5 seconds.
What is
Go,
it?
do it.
What is going on?
Perfect.
I'm making
Alright.
Like,
beard
this
is made
getting
of
tired.
paper,
So
it's disintegrating. My beard is disintegrating.
I
Alright.
don't want to lose my monies.
We
I don't want
have
either, which
people
upsets
in
me.
the chat. People are
Oh, shit.
Yay!
Just
God.
us or like other people?
other
think it-
people, like other people, like
What?
my sister who's in the room right over there.
Amazing.
Tell your
All right.
sister.
Told my mother she's allowed to watch if
She
she
might be
doesn't.
downstairs actually. All right.
Wait, should I put the link to the actual live stream in the description?
Say back to my
I think
Wiggly.
you're good either way.
Okay. What gifts should I put in?
Just if
All
it's
of
flashy
them.
and neon and maybe sparkles, I should just make.
John. John twerking.
I'm old. I don't know how to use Instagram.
You look like a grandpa.
I
to
should
be
have
fair.
found. I should have found my phone then.
You look exactly like a grandfather,
Okay.
and I love it.
Do people want to go around introducing themselves and their parts then?
Sure.
Okay.
Who are we starting with?
You're the one highlighted.
Oh, great. I did not know. Hi, I'm Galaxy Draws, and I play Tim, Hannah, Sherman, and Jangle, I believe. I think I'm forgetting someone, but hi, that's me.
I'm Blue Rose, and I am playing Wiggly, stage directions, and 2 different announcers. So all the disembodied voices.
Okay, I'll go next. Am I muted? I'm not muted. I am Earmuff. I am playing McNamara, Man in a Hurry, and Chris Kringle, and one other person. Oh, Robert's shopper character. Yeah.
Popcorn
I
baby.
think I need the
Wait,
dad
Twink.
hat.
Twink, isn't it?
Twinkie
Twinkie
boy,
boy.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look like such a dick.
You are a dad. You are a dad, but like you look like one that might support Trump, but also might
Oh
be
my
secretly
gosh.
really liberal.
Ow.
I lost my.
Not on stream.
Okay. We're
I'm
gonna-
Sabine. I'm
Yeah, let's
Sabine,
just
No, we don't
And
have time to unpack.
I'm playing the eggplant worker, and our favorite himbo, Howard Goodman.
Howie the himbo.
Yeah.
So you're Kurt.
Yes, I am Kurt.
I'm
Except I can't sing and I'm not a spy. Oh,
hello. My
All right.
name is Blue Dragon, and I'll be playing Ethan.
Hey.
Pain.
Do you need the
I-
Hannah hat?
I am Rotten, and I'll be playing Lex and Jingle.
Hey, sister.
I am Millie. I must always punctuate my introductions with a spin, don't question me. I am playing the Apple motherfucker. Commonly known.
Are you though?
Fuck off. I am
No.
Wiley. I'm Wiley,
Hard to
and
grapple.
I'm the
Ready for
Secretary of
grapple.
Defense. And fuck this beard.
I'm Ruby, and I'm going to be playing your favorite lawyer, Gary Goldstein. I don't know how to tie a tie. I'm sorry. But we
I'm
move
gonna have
on.
the tie during it. It's fine.
You just have to tie it around your head. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. That's the important bit.
I don't even know when to change. It's fine. Just keep going.
I guess I'll go. I'm Nori, and I'm playing everybody's favorite capitalist, Frank.
I'm Sid. I'm playing Linda and Emma.
I'm Blitz, and I'm playing Xander, Ball, and the homeless guy.
Classic role.
Blitz's brand.
I have an update to my roles. I am now the audience member that Apple motherfucker hands the apple to.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect.
Who is it on now? I cannot.
Is that all of us?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
No.
Who-
I
Once
think it's on you
again.
now.
Me? Me again.
How much just
I already went. Okay, we're good.
Can I get a highlight?
Yeah.
shall we go?
Sure.
Mom.
No.
Please, Mom. Oh God, it's on my face now. Hi, I'm
You
Shelby
lost.
Brassfield, and I am playing Becky Barnes,
Oh my
the most
God,
beautiful
it's
woman on the
Becky
planet.
Barnes.
And then also Secretary of State, because Jamie makes me gay. Kim Sniggle, as well as what's it called? The mall cop.
I still
Oh,
love that
yeah.
hat. It's a great hat.
This is not what I need right now. The document is
everyone
I'm also wearing a
glitching.
winter coat in the summer in the deep south. So the sacrifices I make.
Has everybody gone?
It's glitching
Think we're good now.
already.
Think that's everyone.
No.
Wait, hold on. I need to show
again.
you
One
this
more?
because it took me 2 hours and I'm proud of it, okay?
Woo!
Okay, let me spotlight it.
Awesome.
Cool. It's so
Oh my
tiny, but it took me 2
God.
hours because the beads are about that big.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
So
Also, I made
cool.
Gary and Scrim.
But I love him. Ah!
I love that.
Can
so
you
much.
mail me
regret
Scrin?
I regret making Scrin. If I
Ma-
could never make Scrin again, I would.
Mail me Scrin, please.
I'm gonna mail you Scrin.
Why not?
Because I want to keep Scrin, okay?
It probably
You can have
also
the
break
eyes.
in
I would
transit.
pay you for a
Okay,
I
well-
want the eyes.
Also,
Send
I want the eyes.
send me the send me the that's gonna be an emote now. I hope you know that. Send me the pattern. I have
Okay.
beats. All right. We all ready?
No,
Mhm.
no, I'm not.
Nope.
We're going.
Ready as
Get
a
my hair stuck in my butt.
I'm still not introduced.
Alexis,
Go.
I can't
Go.
believe it.
Go.
Left.
I keep
Go.
saying. Hi, I'm Alexis, and I'm playing Tom Houston.
How did we forget that we didn't introduce our Tom?
I didn't forget.
Fucking
We
disaster.
changed the timings
Minor
for
character.
me.
Yeah, you're right. We did. We changed the timing so we could have our Tom. All right.
And then you forget him at the last minute.
I feel like
Everything.
I'm thinking
I'm
of Dawn.
sweating so much.
Like I'm literally hugging a Wiggly, well, my Wiggly, and I'm doing a John emote type thing.
Does everyone have their own wiggly?
Yeah, I
Yep.
Indeed. All
The
right.
one I should have a
Wait,
wiggly.
can Guys, can you see the sunrise on my?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
That's so pretty.
I just looked outside and saw it. So.
The things you do at 5 a.m.
All right.
It's actually almost 8. I don't know why the sun is rising now.
All right, are we ready to begin?
I think the
think
chat's
so,
getting
yes.
impatient. I say not looking at the
Yeah.
The stage is pitch black. An ominous ticking sound is playing. We hear thunder in the distance as the title, Black Friday, flashes onto the screen. Lightning strikes as we see Uncle Wiley, a sailor-looking character, smoking a pipe, staring right at us.
Ahoy there, boys and girls! Hop aboard the SS Wiggle! We're setting sail for giggles! Come on, Sniggles!
The camera turns and we see a group of full-grown adults in neon green shirts with fuzzy sleeves with the word Wiggly on it running through the audience. These are the Sniggles. An upbeat toy commercial song begins to play. One Sniggle stands in front of the others. Do. Where's the screen share button?
Every single time we do the first song, it never goes well.
It hasn't started yet. Don't do that to us.
Who's Angela Sniggle?
Good question. We'll see.
No, I mean, as in every time we try and do the first song, there's always a massive gap before it starts.
It's fine.
Oh, there's the chat. There we go.
I'm sorry, chat, if I broke your ears with how high pitched that went.
It was beautiful.
Do.
Are we supposed to be hearing stuff right now?
She.
I got this.
It's happening again.
No, I got it. I got it.
Got it?
Can't wait to the highlights video of this.
Oh God.
I would like you to ignore this, please. Thank
Also,
you.
my lighting is amazing.
This is material for Frog. We're helping.
No, not this one, okay?
Wig and a
And it
snuggle
needs to start over.
and a wig.
Both there, boys and girls.
Lots of me home
says
screen music.
We're setting sail for giggles.
Hey everybody, we're the Sniggles. Don't be scared.
He's a wiggly snig and a sniggly wiggly, a flinty wet that makes you giggly. He's an underwater creature from out of this world, and our bestest friend you went to all the boys and girls. He's a wiggly wig and a snuggle poo, and a wiggle 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 with you.
His belly's so squishy.
His name is Wiggly and he's here to stay. His belly's squishy, puts a smile on your face. Just tickle his belly well and he will say, tickle tickle me wiggly.
Uncle Wiley, where does Wiggly come from?
Tickle tickle me wiggly.
Well, he's deep down at Drowsy Town, sleeping the dream, the sleep
Sleep
of the dead.
But
how are we gonna wake him up, Uncle Wiley?
Oh,
Tickle
you'll just have to
me
make up
wiggly.
your own wiggly this Black Friday.
Come on kids, time to gather around. There's an underwater creature that'll turn that frown. He's a friendly way through the thick and blue, 'cause Wiggly wiggles with you.
His belly will bounce him up and down.
Tell him that you love how he wiggles with you.
He's all that you wanted. He's all that you needed for this holiday
Season.
This holiday season, now you've got a reason for friends to come and play
with us.
You brush his hair with a comb. His body's made out of foam. That's certified laundry safe.
Laundry safe.
When Wiggly takes over your hearts and your souls, for girl, boy,
The world will be a playground full of magic and sniggle songs. And when you're feeling down, he's there to sing along. He's a wiggly snig and a best friend too. And a wiggle, wiggle. He'll wiggle, wiggle. He'll wiggle his way into life.
$49.95.
To the wiggle. To the wiggle. To the wiggle. To the wiggle. On this Black Friday, he will hit the shelves. He's riding Santa's sleigh, 'cause he's friends with all the elves. So sniggle your stocking up for those days of 12.
This Christmas, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Wiggle your way through life.
Wow.
The song ends. They pose as if it's a poster for the Tickle Me Wiggly doll. Angela Sniggle is attempting to eat the doll. This makes us scared. The stage fades to black. We are in a car with couple Paul Matthews and Emma Perkins. They are listening to the radio when... It's Black Friday at Hutchfield's Lakeside Mall with sales so huge you'll lose your mind. Doors open at 7 a.m. Lose your mind. Pick up a KitchenAid air fryer for only $54.95. Crazy. A two-person living room set from Miller's for only $555.88. I just dropped dead. And fill this season with giggles with the brand new Tickle Me Wiggly by Uncle Wiley Toys. Only $49.95 at Toy Zone. This echoes. The Tickle Me Wiggly jingle begins, much to Paul's disgust. He immediately turns it off. In case you didn't know, he's the guy who doesn't like musicals.
Ugh, how many times are they gonna play that ad?
I don't know.
Emma, you know how I feel about that musical commercial.
Emma seems tired of his complaining. She doesn't like musicals that much either.
I know. You don't.
I don't like it.
Pause. He's ready to start a TED Talk.
And I'll tell you why.
Paul, I don't care.
Paul ignores her and goes forth with his TED Talk.
It's these advertising firms with their catchy jingles that worm their way into your brain, brewing up the hype till it boils over. It's things like Wiggly that make Black Friday the worst shopping day of the year.
Relax, it's just a toy.
Cabbage Patch Kids was just a toy, and there were riots over those things. Literally riots.
Why? God, what even is a Cabbage Patch Kid? It's like you're cutting into a head of lettuce and then, oh shit, a baby. It's like, I wanted a salad, but now I have a child. What's the appeal?
What's the appeal of Tamagotchis or Beanie Babies or Wiggly? It's just mania, Emma. It's like a spell.
Well, we're here, so you can get off your soapbox. And none of that talk around Tim, okay? He's 9. He probably wants a Wiggly more than anything. And if we upset his son, Tom will never invite us over again.
Your brother-in-law is a bit of a Scrooge, isn't he?
Yeah, well, the car crash was last Christmas, Paul. The guy lost his wife. I mean, he's an asshole, but he's the guy Jane married. He and Tim are the only family I have left. I barely know them. I'm done fucking things up. I just want this to work, okay?
Paul attempts to encourage her. Keyword being attempts.
It will. He invited you over. He wants you to be a part of his life. So cheer up. It's Christmas time in Hatchetfield. Isn't that fun?
Emma rings the doorbell.
Hey, everything's going to be okay, okay?
Okay.
She gives him a half smile.
Okay.
Tom Houston walks in a tank top. He is a war veteran and is still mourning the loss of his wife. He's a bit shut off and rude, but on the inside truly cares for the ones he loves.
Hey, you're late.
It's 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and I said 6, but I guess you had to go to Starbucks.
Tom leads Emma and Paul into his house. Tom is giving Paul the side eye. We see Tim, a 9-year-old boy, sitting in a chair. He's a good kid and really wants to spend time with his dad, but his dad doesn't completely understand that.
Hey, Tim.
My mic was muted. Oops. Hi, Aunt Emma.
We missed you at Thanksgiving yesterday, but I heard you and your dad did something pretty cool. Pizza Pete's.
Emma and Paul immediately begin giving Pizza Pete's way more hype than it deserves.
Oh, Pizza Pete, that's cool.
Tim is confused as to why Emma brought a strange man who is obsessed with Pizza Pete's. Stranger danger.
Who are you?
I'm Paul. I'm Emma's boyfriend.
He puts his hand on her shoulder. Emma immediately pushes it away.
Well, we haven't put a label on it yet, so...
But we are intimate.
We see regret in Paul's eyes. He has made a horrible mistake. Dang it, Paul, you noodle!
Pete, Tim, I used to go to Pizza Pete when I was a kid. I used to love the ball pits, the bumper cars.
Yeah, I don't really like getting hit by cars anymore.
Emma facepalms. Paul has made yet another mistake. Damn it, Paul. Emma is feeling secondhand embarrassment.
Oh. Yeah, right, because of the... Okay.
Emma realizes Paul has dug himself too far into this hole. She cuts in.
I mean, that's stuff for little kids. You know, Pizza Pete's is all about the games, right?
Yeah, Mom and I used to play Zombie House, but Dad can't because he's not supposed to hold a gun. Not even a fake one. He gets flashbacks.
Tom enters, now dressed.
What are you telling them? I do not get flashbacks. I remember bad things vividly.
Tom did 2 tours in Iraq.
Oh, thank you for your service.
I didn't do it for you. And I could have played that damn zombie game, but I was over at the skee ball machine trying to win tickets to help you so you could get that RC car you wanted.
I wanted to have fun.
Skee ball is fun.
Skee ball sucks.
Well, hey, we're going to have fun today, huh? We brought DVDs, games, and we got leftovers. Everything you need for a belated turkey day.
Alright, you guys are gonna have a good time. Hopefully you only have to watch Tim for a few hours.
Oh, when you called, I thought we... I see. This is not a family Thanksgiving thing. I'm babysitting.
Yeah, Grace is out of town and I couldn't find another sitter. I wouldn't have texted you guys unless I had any other option. I'm sorry. I'll try and be quick so you guys can get the hell out of here.
Emma is crushed on the inside, but tries her best not to let it show.
Okay.
Dad, I thought we were all gonna be here together.
Well, I have to go somewhere important, okay?
Where?
For your information, I need a new blade for my bandsaw.
Yeah, that's real important.
Tim runs off, presumably to his room. He only wants to spend quality time with his whole family, while his dad wants time with his power tools.
Hey, Tim!
Wow, great priorities, Tom. First the tools, then the kid.
I didn't say that.
What are you going to do for his birthday? Leave him at home and take the drill press to Six Flags?
I don't have a drill press. And even if I did, how would it fit into the sedan? I had to say something because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I'm going to the mall to get Tim's birthday present, okay? Is this new doll everyone's talking about, this little monster that you tickle.
Emma begins laughing. Tom seems very proud of himself.
Oh my god, Tom, you're getting Tim a Tickle Me Wiggly?
Shh, yeah.
He's gonna flip. You must have pre-ordered that thing like 6 months ago.
Nah, Toy Zone doesn't do pre-orders. It's first come, first serve, so...
Oh, do you have someone holding your place in line?
What do you mean, Lanny? It's 6:30. I'm gonna get there 10 minutes before the door opens.
Tom, I know you've been kind of shut in for a while, so you might not really grasp the demand for this doll.
My buddy Bill tried to get one online. The orders are so backed up, the earliest he can get in one is next Christmas. Not this Christmas, next Christmas. Maybe.
You should have been in line last night.
Should have been in line last week.
Are you guys pulling my chain?
Tom, at this point, I wouldn't even bother going down there.
God damn it. Jane would have had all this worked out.
You could get him like a Nintendo.
He doesn't want that. He wants this doll. Is that too much to ask for? Last Christmas, this kid lost more than any kid deserves. You wanna know what he was doing this time last year? He was sledding with his mother. Now he's... This kid deserves one fucking thing that he asked for. So I'm not coming back into this house without one of those dolls in my hand. Because I will not be goddamned if he doesn't have a Merry fucking Christmas. And a Happy New Year!
Emma and Paul leave. They are very uncomfortable, so they go to check on Tim. I'm going to play a backing because this one is a solo, quite obviously. Give me a second to pull it up.
Should the person doing the solo play the backing so there's no lag?
Oh, yes, you're right. Yes. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to spotlight Alexis then.
Yeah.
You can do it.
We just had full Apple ASMR.
Double headphone situation to work it out. What Tim wants, Tim will get. Anything that he wants, he can have it. Even now it's a dream.
Are you guys hearing the
It
backing?
kinda makes you question reality. The fact you don't wake up is no accident, it seems to me. Someone's gotta pay for it. She used to like cars. Tonka trucks and ships that could show you the stars. I couldn't hold him still to teach him guitar. He just wasn't having it. And then flash, bang, Jane. Flash, bang, what insane. What Tim wants, Tim will get. Anything that he wants, he can have it. All I need is some time. All I need is a break from the madness after all. You're my son. He still lights up a room. It's just less frequently that you catch him in gloom. If there's a God, my God, can you see what you've made? My God. And what I took away, I hit replay on that night. Over and over again till it gives up the fight. But there's no end, there's no end, there's no ending inside. My God, do I ever get that one flash, bang, son? Flash, bang. What have I done? What my son wants, my son will get. Anything that he wants, he will have, but there's nothing I can fix. If he wants that toy, by God, I will take it, 'cause all I know is you. I don't say it enough. I'm scared you blame me for mom. I'm scared you blame me for your luck. But there's no end, there's no end, there's no end to how much I love. You'll get what you want, you'll get it back. I give up both of my arms to get you on track. All I need is a smile. Just give your dad a wink. Yes, all I need is to get you walking toward the paradise you dream. 'Cause I'm your dad, and you're my son. And our lives have just begun.
Teenager Lex Foster enters smoking a cigarette as Tom finishes his song. Lex is a high school dropout who had Tom as a teacher. They have an almost father-daughter connection. Lex works at Toy Zone to support her sister. She's also the queen of sarcasm.
Excuse me, miss, do you think it's okay for me to park here?
Yeah, it says no parking at any time, but I'm sure the loading trucks could just park across the street. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that's perfect. Lex?
Hey, Mr. Houston.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm having a bud before my shift.
Hey, does your mother know you smoke?
Yeah, she lets it slide because they score her weed.
Weed? Lex, I thought you were done with all that. Last year you were back in school. You were on top of your classes.
I was hardly valedictorian.
Well, you were doing well in my class.
Yeah, shop class, where you get an A if you don't chop off your finger.
No, if you show up and put the effort. I'm not gonna hold an accident like that against you.
Yeah, well, shop class was the only thing holding up my GPA. So when they canceled shop class because the teacher had a family emergency, they flunked me. So I decided to follow the example of my favorite teacher and never come back. How does it feel to be a role model?
Lex, that's not a very fair thing to say.
What's it matter? School's supposed to prepare you for the workplace, and I have a job. Or is stock girl at Toy Zone a waste of my endless potential?
Toy Zone?
Yeah, what? You have a problem with retail?
No. I think Toy Zone is a great place for you to work. In fact, I'm proud of you, Lex. I always thought you had a good work ethic.
Yeah, well, if I don't support my drinking habit, who will?
Yeah, that's funny. Listen, Lex, I'm actually here to get a Christmas present for my son. It's Tickle Me Wiggly. I didn't realize there were so many people trying to do the same thing. So do you think there's anything you could do?
Lex looks around to make sure no one is listening to her illegal scheme.
Oh, you mean like put one aside for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like just put your name on it, put it under the counter, just screw over hundreds of people that got here before you?
That would be great.
Yeah, well, I could, but that would be violating company policy, and everyone's telling me to be more responsible lately, so I'm gonna go with them on this one. Oh, but hey, I got an idea. You can get in line like everyone else, and I'd hurry up if I were you. The line's already backed up to Nordstrom.
Oh, no. Nordstrom. Ah, shit.
He makes a run for a line. He really wants that doll.
Wait, are you gonna leave your car there?
Let him tow it.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Lex.
Lex is left alone on stage and begins to smoke another cigarette. All of a sudden, a piano starts playing. Her boss, Frank Priceley, enters flamboyantly singing. Lex frantically puts out her cigarette. Frank is Mr. Krabs. He loves money and profit more than anything in the world. He sings.
You're muted.
He is muted.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to a newborn king. A fucking furry little monster, gonna make me a pile of cash.
He laughs. Wiley has appeared out of nowhere and brought in a box of Wigglies.
Right you are, good buddy. Now I just need you, John Hancock, here on the dotted line.
With pleasure.
Alex.
We all do be
So
muted.
that's them, huh?
Yep, our own little miracle on 34th Street. Tell me, Lex, do you know why they call it Black Friday?
Because it comes after Thursday?
Cute. They call it Black Friday because it's the day in America when most retailers go from being in the red, losing money, to being in the black, making money.
Well, friendo, I have a feeling that these little babies will take you so far into the black that you ain't never coming back.
Frank stares at Wiley for a moment. Then they both start laughing. Lex is straight up confused.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Oh, you are gonna make a killing.
Students, what does foreshadowing mean?
That is an Uncle Wiley Toys guarantee.
Wiley exit. On his way out, he passes Lex.
Well, well. Hello, naughty list.
Lex is genuinely disgusted. Frank is hugging his new moneymaker, the box of Wigglies.
Gross.
Excuse me, Alexandra. I don't mean to bother you or anything, but do you think you could show some hustle out of you on this, the most important shift of your life? On this, the holiest day in America for humble merchants across this fine nation?
If it's a holy day, do I get time and a half?
You know, you've got a real attitude problem. You're snippy to customers, your no-good boyfriend's always hanging around. You think a dropout with a record would be thankful to have a job. You want to end up like your mother? No prospects and 2 kids she can't take care of? She dropped your sister on her head or whatever. But you, look at what a fine job she's done with you.
Look, Frank, do you want me to unload these or not? Or what?
That would be nice if our hot ticket item could be on the shelves when we open.
Fine.
Thank you. Alexandra, do you have something you might say back to me? Something that a polite young woman would respond with?
Thank you?
No, Alexandra. I know this is hard for you, but try to keep up. I say thank you. So you should say,
you're welcome.
See, she can be taught.
He exits, singing a reprise of his entrance song. Lex is so done with Frank. She rolls her eyes and starts cutting open the box of Wigglies.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to a newborn king, peace on earth and lots of money, 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 just for me.
We'll see who's laughing at the end of the day. We'll see who's laughing.
She finishes cutting open the box. A green light is being emitted from within. She pulls the doll out.
Hi, Wiggly. I'm Lex. So you're what all the fuss is about?
Tickle my belly well. She tickles his belly well.
Huh. Cute.
That tickles. I think we're going to be very good friend-y-wens.
I think so too, Wiggly. I think you're going to help me out more than you know.
She closes the box and puts the Wiggly doll inside of her backpack. From offstage, a voice yells.
Mall security, we got a shoplifter. Drop that doll.
Jesus Christ, Ethan, you fucking asshole.
It's Ethan Green, Lex's boyfriend, a troublemaker boy with a heart of gold. Unlike Paul and Emma, they actually have the label of a couple.
Hey, come on, it was just a goof.
Where's my sister?
Oh no. Hannah? Is that what you've been telling me every day for the past 4 weeks to pick up your kid sister? Oh, I must have forgot because I'm so stupid. She's right over here, but I gotta warn you, she's being a little snot today.
He walks over and grabs Lex's younger sister, Hannah Foster. At 11 years old, everyone thinks she's crazy. But really, I'm just gonna stop there.
Hannah, oh, come on. Do I gotta put a leash on you? Like a dog or my cousin Oliver?
Okay, don't pull her.
I'm not.
Lex runs over to Hannah to see if she can help her little sister.
Hey, Banana, is today a good day or a bad day?
Bad day.
Well, I don't know who told you that, because today is a good day. You know my backpack? The one with the pins on it? Well, today, you get to wear it.
No.
See what I mean? It's been this all day.
Why don't you want to wear my backpack? That makes me sad. Do you think I have a bad backpack?
I'm not supposed to.
Who says you're not supposed to?
Webby.
Oh, great. Now we gotta talk to the imaginary spider from outer space.
Well, what does Webby say?
Bad blood. Cross black and white.
Can you translate? I don't speak crazy.
She's not crazy. She's creative. Come on, Hannah, I don't have all day for this.
No.
Okay, let me try. All right, Banana Split. See this hat? It was gifted to me by a great warrior.
Lex laughs.
Don't you fucking laugh.
He turns back to Hannah.
It's imbued with the power of Grayskull to ward off dark magic, bad blood, backpacks, any fucking thing. Now, I can lend you this hat, but just for today. And while it's on your head, well, nothing can harm you.
Honest?
Cross my heart, hope to die.
Hannah takes the hat from Ethan and puts it on backwards. She also puts on the backpack. Ethan walks over to Lex and puts his hand on his shoulder. Also, students, do you remember what foreshadowing means?
I'd make a great dad, I'm just saying.
Okay. You're gonna watch her until I get off at noon, and then we're out of this fucking town. Is everything good with the buyer?
Oh, yeah, about that. There's been a little complication.
Shit.
So originally, we talked about 5. Well, word starts to get around, and before I know it, there is a bidding war for this thing, and we got someone willing to pay 7.
700 for a doll?
Ethan laughs.
No, 7,000.
7,000? $7,000. We're set. We're set.
Lex jumps into Ethan's arms. She's finally free.
Hannah, do you know what this means?
California?
California.
Ethan and Hannah are absolutely bopping and jamming out. It's song time. So one of you should probably put the backing track up. Because this is a live duet. So good luck with this.
No, wait, we're singing this live? I thought
I thought we had this recorded
California.
beforehand.
Ruby, if we do, I don't think we did.
I don't think it's edited yet.
If we, Ruby hasn't sent me it, so.
We did not record California MIA. We
I
only
just
did
thought the duets, obviously that you're not going to be in sync, but seeing as you both have a verse, like you may as well just go for it.
Yeah, Lex, if you want to have the backing track on yours since you have the most solo stuff.
Okay. Wait.
Up to
Let
you.
me get a backing track.
Hey, question. Can you tell me if you hear me real quick?
We can hear you.
I can hear you.
No.
All right, good. I'm just making sure that when I mute this mic, it's actually muting everything.
Yes, it was.
I was afraid you guys were going to get popcorn ASMR.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. No, I mean, I kind of would. I don't know. Conflicted. I just had so many chips from the kebab van.
Okay, we're off topic. Can we get back
So
to
wait,
singing?
do you guys want to hear the backing track?
Probably.
Yes, we want to hear the backing track.
Okay.
As long as it's not the one with like the voice, I think.
I think there should be a good one.
There is an instrumental backing track for California MIA, so
Okay, I'm supposed to not sing for this song, so.
I can send it if you want.
Technical interlude.
My mom's a bitch, an alcoholic, a melancholic that will keep afloat. It's time to flip the switch when the problem's chronic, not being hyperbolic, but it's time to ghost. And when the sun shines down upon what? Over what? Wait, sorry. Oh no.
She.
Big she.
Is it working rotten?
Venus. Human difficulties, not technical difficulties.
We are having
Yes,
Venus.
God, I was ready to do my dance.
Venus.
A melancholic that we keep afloat. It's time to flip the switch when the problem's chronic, not being hyperbolic, but it's time to ghost. And when the sun shines down upon me, I'll know I'm righteous, babe, in this time of crisis, babe. And when the sun shines down over Cali, the future's priceless, babe. The past's a virus, babe. I can't do this with the instrumental. I'm sorry.
I can do.
Yeah, can you do it? I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
No, I could totally do it.
We need it on gallery view so we can see me vibing.
yeah, do gallery view because everyone's gonna be vibing to this song.
Well, mostly Hannah because I'm supposed to do the.
True. All right, I'll try to sing it. Do you want me to just sing all the parts?
I can
Go
sing too.
ahead at this point.
Because I don't mind.
My mom's a bitch, an alcoholic,
All right.
a melancholic that we keep afloat.
It's time to flip the switch when the problems come. I haven't practiced it. I'm gonna be on the official cast recording.
It's time to go.
When the sun shines down over.
All right, let me get this figured out. 1 second.
Okay, let's pick one person.
Righteous space.
I'll do it.
Because I can, because technically Hannah sings one line.
What is wrong
I'll play
with my
the
stupid charger?
Yeah.
She.
I can just.
Wait, so just do a line each.
Yeah, that would work. All right, let me make. Tell me if you can hear the instrumental at all.
I can hear it, yeah.
I barely hear it.
Was that a yes?
Yeah, we can
Yeah, I
hear
heard
it.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try and do it. I have to have like 5 windows up.
This is our version of Sam from the guy readings.
All right. My mom's a bitch, an alcoholic, a melancholic that we keep afloat. Time to flip the switch. When the sun shines down upon me, Oh no, I'm righteous, babe. It's time to rise, babe. Sun shines down over Cali. Righteous, babe. The last California. My and my California. Nations, wages, I'll be an actress, 'cause I had practice. Take hope in sunshine down my eyes. Nowhere I could say, I say, when I shake out alley, need a license.
I'm sure your singing is great, but like Zoom butchered everything.
Can you not hear me?
No, you just sounded possessed.
Oh, really?
It was a lot of the cat.
I think this song is just cursed and we should move on.
I can sing for Lex if you guys need me to.
For California, MIA beats being broke. In this day and ages, what's the point of wages? You can't afford to smoke.
What are you guys singing?
It's not a trope. I'll be an actress, 'cause I've had practice. Selling hope. The sound camera works. And then the sun shines down over Cali. Righteous babe. In this time of crisis, babe. And when the sun shines down over Cali, we won't need a license, 'cause love will drive us over California. MIA, taking action, addition by subtraction, we're California. Lex walks over and starts writing a letter to her mother. Dear Mom.
Lex, you want to read this part? I kind of did. But
Yeah,
then
you
we
can read
started over, so it's fine.
Cut in silence.
Someone do the letter.
Rotten, are you there?
Should I read the letter?
Yes.
Dear Mom.
Dear Mother.
I'm alive.
It's been real bad. It was quiet, so I'm doing this now. I'd say you did your best, but
Rotten's unmuted.
Okay.
Oh, Rotten's muted. Rotten.
Do you want it or not? You can have it.
What? Okay.
Do it, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Dear Mom, it's been real bad. I'd say you did your best, but I'm not a liar.
Oh, it's L-I-E-R, babe?
We get it, Ethan. You're a good speller. I'm taking Hannah as far away as we can get. I'd give you an address, but I don't want to. Don't write, don't call, don't ask. Sincerely, Lex. P.S. Get yourself a new trailer, because this one is
broke
as shit. Okay. I'm disappearing again. Goodbye.
And now we're back to group.
'Cause we're California. MIA. MIA. 'Cause we're California. Song
now.
ends. Lex and Ethan kiss. Hannah is having the time of her life being part of the smoke club.
Hannah!
Hannah immediately freezes.
Hannah, what the fuck is this?
Lex imitates her sister's smoke club movements. Hannah is still frozen.
That better be fucking floss. Let's go. I need a cigarette.
Lex leads the group off stage. Ethan follows, with Hannah close behind. The stage fades to black. The lights come up on the stage. We see a line of people, including Sherman Young, Gary Goldstein, and Becky Barnes. We then see Linda Monroe, a sassy, entitled bitch, talking on the phone to her husband, Gerald, who was waiting in the car with their 4 children, their 4 beautiful blonde children.
I told you to wait in the car, Gerald. You know full well why you're not allowed inside, because you're not to step in within 1,000 feet of the Cinnabon, Gerald. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you just want to smell them. Oh my God, look at this line. No, Gerald, keep the car running. I don't want to come out in 10 minutes to a cold car.
She walks over to the line and speaks to Scarfy.
Excuse me, sir. What do scissors do?
Who is Scarfy? Also known as James's shopper.
James's shopper was Al.
Al. Fuck. Where's Al?
Is Al
Wait,
here?
no, not Al. Was it Al? Yeah, it was Al. Yeah, they asked me to check, like, half
Al
an hour
is
ago.
not. Al isn't here.
Well, who wants to be scarf shopper? You can do it.
I'll do it. Wiley's pretty dead for a while. I'll do it. Huh?
Go for it.
Hello there. Linda Monroe, president of the Hatchetfield Boating Society. Or perhaps you know my husband, Dr. Monroe of Inner Beauty, Rhinoplasty. I was wondering if you could take a step on back and I could slide in front of you.
No, I've been waiting here all night.
And your time is precious, I'm sure, which is why I'm willing to compensate with you.
Look, ma'am, I just can't let you...
Linda gives Scarfy a check.
Oh! Thank you, Mrs. Monroe. Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks.
Linda smiles in front of him with a smug smile on. She fucking moves. Behind them, Becky Barnes, a single nurse, realizes that Linda has cut the line using bribery. Wow, that's rude of her, huh?
Excuse me?
No, Gerald, you cannot run across the street. I don't care if River has to use the bathroom. He can hold it like a man.
Excuse me.
What?
She sees Becky and is immediately disgusted. They knew each other in high school, and Linda dislikes Becky.
Oh my God. Gerald, hold on. Becky Barnes is accosting me. Yes, call the police!
You can't do that, Linda. You can't just cut the line.
Oh no, I did not cut. I bought this spot fair and square.
It's okay, lady. I let her in.
Because she paid you. I saw it. That's called a bribe, sir, and it's illegal.
Scarfy gives her a look.
Well, it should be. Did you ever think about the people behind you, the hard-working families of Hatchetfield, who are counting on a weekly for the holidays? What if one of your neighbors, who has been in line for hours, doesn't get a job because of a bribe you took, knowing it was wrong?
Come on, lady. It's one person. That's one less doll.
Oh no. One? No. I need 4. I have 4 boys. 4 beautiful blonde boys. They're not gonna share one like some junky children with a needle.
Linda, do you really think that your children are better than everybody else's?
In so many words, yes.
Oi.
Oh, shut
Boo.
up. Oh, shut up. I hope you don't get a wiggly. I hope you fucking die. What are you doing here anyway? You don't even have children, thank God.
For your information, I'm here for the patrons of St. Damian's Pediatrics Wing. Kids who are going to be spending this Christmas in a hospital bed.
Ew.
There's this little girl there, Bridget. She lost her eyesight in an accident, a horrible accident.
Well, my children were accidents. You don't see me pushing my problems onto everybody else.
You know what? If I were you, sir, I'd say, I don't need your money, Linda Monroe. And I'd tear that check right in half. We'd all cheer. Come on, everybody. Tear that check. Tear that check. Tear that check.
The shoppers look confused and don't want any part of this argument.
Hey, if he doesn't want it, I'll take the check. She can cut me.
No. It's my check.
See, Becky Barnes, this is Hatchetfield, not that rah-rah school spirit cheerleader bullshit you would never grow out of. It's why you stayed with Stanley, that monster husband of yours, right up until the moment he got bored and ran off. Or did you think your neighbors didn't notice when you were wearing sunglasses on cloudy days, turtlenecks in the summer? Well, they knew what was happening. They just didn't care. And that's why you disgust me. Not because you're so naive, because you're so weak.
Linda pulls out her phone. Turns out Gerald has been listening the whole time.
Oh, stop crying, Gerald. I wasn't talking to you.
From the other side of the stage, Tom enters frantically, trying to get in line. Alexa's muted.
Excuse me, yeah. Hey guys, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, miss, do you think I can get you a spot in line? I've got like 20 boxes, really important, it's for my kid.
Becky turns around and realizes it's Tom, her high school sweetheart.
Becky Barnes.
Quick moment while I maneuver the 28 tabs I have open in 5 different windows.
The next song. Which means it's 5 time.
There we go.
Oh my god, it's Becky Barnes. And Tom. They go way back in time. I think they dated in high school.
Yep, she was cheering him from the sidelines.
Do they even recognize? I don't know.
Becky's put on some weight.
He's better than Afghanistan. Oh my god.
She embedded the inmate. What will she say to him?
Hi, Tom.
Tom Houston.
I know who you are, Becky. I'm Becky. Becky Houston.
No, you're Becky Barnes.
I'm good.
Her time is seeing things.
Only ghosts.
He's got PTSD.
Oh, forget about it.
Has he PTSD? Probably.
He ran off.
She's not as hot as she used to be, but that look in her eyes is coming back. All those years have run, but they're both on the sales rack.
They are cooked.
They are done. Wait, something's on his mind. Will he opine? Hold on, it's way too painful for Tom, or maybe for Beck, or maybe for me. What do you say
when you love each other?
What do you say?
The years have passed.
What do you say when there's no more buffer? What do you say? What do you say?
It's cold out.
Oh, nothing really.
How are things?
Haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's a train wreck.
My favorite. Give me my tub of popcorn.
Just skip to the fucking.
She doesn't.
Either way, this is torture porn.
I think I'll step in and save her.
You don't have a chance, bitch. I don't think either took a shower. Oh my god, someone flipped the switch. There, she looked at his crotch. He looked at her boobs. They're walking a very fine line. Oops, I think we've been caught. Is she looking at mine? What do you say when you love each other? What do you say? The years have passed. What do you say when you rediscover? What do you say? What do you say?
Becky, you look great.
Thanks. So do you.
Thanks.
So you're shopping for your kid?
No, I'm shopping for myself. I like dolls. I mean, just kidding. I don't like dolls. At least not like that.
I've missed you.
What did she say? They still love each other. What did she say? The years have passed. What do you say when you rediscover? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you
say?
Oh, nothing. No, not nothing. Actually, I forgot what I was going with.
say?
Deafening silence.
No one has time to reflect on what just happened because Lex steps out onto the balcony.
All right, people, the doors are now opening.
Shoppers gasp. Angelic music plays in the background. The doors are opening. Holy crap. Was this one of the songs that
There
was...
is no backing track for this anywhere, so I'm going to play the cast recording in my ears, and sorry.
You can do it.
Yeah. So excited to do the do.
I can sing for Lex in this one.
Welcome to it's world renowned.
We have lines.
All of your underground. It's a pageant for the gallant. Parents to us slightly imbalanced. We're slashing prices because you've got vices that come in a variety of sizes. You see a deal, I see a meal, but only one of us is getting a steal. Did you know if you spend money, your kids will love you maybe? We're slashing prices. It's brutality. It makes me question my morality. When our doors are open to the public, don't you want it? Yes, capitalists, we are honest. Cause with the scope and grandeur, cause our doors are open. Trampling is part of the allure. Yes, our doors are open to you. Could have shopped any day, but you chose today. It's no wonder. Here's your number. Know your place in line.
I'll pay to move up.
They skim off the top. It's also advisable that we're not liable for anyone who dies.
We'll gladly give you money.
They take your money now.
I want the door with the tummy.
Don't we all? And here is how you get the very thing you want. The highest of holidays comes but once a year. Not talking about the fat man and his reindeer. It's the creme brulee following the turkey day.
Which requires a bottle of pepper spray.
Did you know you'll spend money? 400 on average, quite seriously. It's a factoid. You can't escape, boy. Remember, all your checks are null and void. When the doors burst open, your public is on the market. Your net worth is in my back pocket, and it weighs my pants down.
Weighs down his pants.
Thrust open. I'm the annual entrepreneur. Yes, our doors are open. Oh, our doors are open. Yes, our doors are open. Give us your fucking money.
Give us fucking cash.
Give us your fucking money. It's where it's at.
I like touch my money.
Did you know if you spend money,
your kids will love you?
Maybe they're slashing prices. Do we have any morality when the doors are open?
Thank you very much for your generosity. Your donations are gladly accepted.
The song ends. Frank and Lex head behind the counter. Sherman Young, a creepy toy collector, is the customer at the front of the line. He prepares himself to get what he's been waiting for.
All right, I have to find my script now because it was. Oh, look, a valued customer. Good morning, sir. Can I get you a Tickle Me Wiggly?
Yes, in fact, I would like all of them.
Wait, what?
It was scarf.
What'd that guy just say?
Excuse me, sir. Did my ears deceive me, or did you say you would like to buy all of them?
Yes.
As in, the entire stock of 850 Wigglies, all at $49.95 each? That's
$44,999, including sales tax.
Frank looks like he just won the lottery. He's gonna make so much money.
Would you like them gift wrapped?
Linda's pissed. She needs her Wiggly dolls.
No! No! He can't buy all the dolls. Some of us have been waiting in line forever.
Linda gestures out to the line before her of those who have actually been waiting in line forever.
Hey, what's going on out there?
I think someone's trying to buy all the dolls.
I better get one.
Sorry, lady. First come, first served. All sales are final.
Frank and Sherman look unreasonably smug about this.
Can I interest you in a gummy bug maker?
Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. You disgusting little pervert. What's a grown man going to do with 850 dolls?
Sherman's eyes light up. He's been waiting his entire life for someone to ask him this.
Well, one will stay in the box for posterity. One will be used exclusively for bath time.
This is unbelievable.
Sherman continues listing his uses for the dolls underneath Linda's outrage.
Hey, lady, if you're gonna make with the hysterics, take it to Macy's.
How dare you?
Linda starts talking to Gerald through her phone.
Are you hearing this, Gerald? Yes, call my attorney.
I will tickle one doll, and one doll will tickle me.
I like this. Listen, I've been waiting here all night, and I am not leaving here without a Wiggly.
And I'm in a hurry.
Gary Goldstein, attorney at law, our Lord and Savior, makes his way towards Frank.
Gary Goldstein, attorney at law. I was a little further back in line.
Gary, thank God.
Are you aware that my client, Linda Monroe, has a very rare, little understood anxiety disorder and any lasting medical conditions which may arise from stress caused in these premises is your liability, sir? I hope you have your finances in order. Get ready for audits. Audits up your ears. Audits in your yin-yang. Audits your wazoo.
Linda turns to the shoppers behind her and smugly mouths audits.
All right. We're gonna try and be fair.
Gary Goldstein and Linda nod at each other in approval and apparently do finger guns. Gary Goldstein returns to his place a little further back in line.
We're gonna put a limit on how many Wigglies each customer can purchase. One per person. You happy now?
Shoppers make various sounds of agreement. Linda, however, looks outraged.
No! Of all the arbitrary numbers, why one? It should be a nice, even number that we can all agree upon. Like 4.
Shoppers make various noises of dissent.
Hey.
Fuck you, Linda.
These are noises of dissent.
Well, you can buy less if you want.
I thought all sales were final.
Look, you're not getting all the Wigglies, you sicko.
Well, now you'll be hearing from my attorney.
Gary runs to the front of the line to help his client, Sherman.
Are you aware that my client, Sherman Young, is being discriminated against?
Shut up, Gary.
Linda knees Gary Goldstein.
Ooh, right in the subpoena.
Gary Goldstein stumbles to the back of the line.
All right, forget this line. I'll give you $500 cash money for one Wiggly.
Shoppers gasp. Frank is ecstatic because more money.
Now there's an idea. Would you like it gift wrapped?
Now wait a minute. I'll give you 700.
No, everyone back in line.
Lex tries to push Scarf Shopper and Man in a Hurry back into line. Man in a Hurry shoves her away.
Shut the fuck up!
Hey, get your hands off her.
Fuck you!
Frank looks like he's ascending to heaven or another afterlife equivalent. He holds a tickle-me wiggly doll above him like it's Simba from the Lion King, voice trembling with excitement.
Show me the money, people! Show me the money!
$800!
$3.
Can I use these coupons?
This ain't right. I lost my job when the plant closed. I can't afford $500 for a doll. A weekly is $49.95.
Frank is not sympathetic. He is driven by money, not his heart.
Sorry, pal. The price just went up. Supply and demand is a wonderful thing. Whoever pays the most for a Wiggly gets a Wiggly.
The shoppers begin rifling through their pockets for more cash.
Wow. If you're not going to sell me that doll, then I guess I'm just going to have to take it.
The ex-plant worker Naruto runs to the front of the line and tackles Frank for the Wiggly doll.
Whoa!
Whoa, what the fuck? No!
Shoppers cry out in alarm.
Hey, hands off the merchandise, pal!
Ex-plant worker growls at him. The other shoppers begin to advance on ex-plant worker.
That guy's got a Wiggly. He's got a Wiggly doll.
Well, if he gets one, then I want 4.
Give me that doll!
No, give it to me.
Everything descends. Everything descends. Everything descends into chaos, or at least some freaking awesome choreography and musical genius version of it.
Jeff, run.
It's mine, it's mine, it's certainly mine. It belongs to my boy.
It's mine, it's certainly mine. It's my little toy.
It's mine, it's mine, certainly mine. It's my little boy friend.
It's mine,
It's mine.
it's mine,
It's mine.
it's certainly mine.
It's my fucking money to spend. You never should settle for the lifetime that is handed to you. There's always a line to be cut and someone to battle through. And if you should find out you're about to get the short of the stick, take what you want, return what you get.
Chaos reigns.
Let's go, let go, let's go, let go, just let go. Do you have a death wish?
Just die.
You die,
Just die.
you die, it's time to die. You made my Christmas list.
I got it.
I got it. You got it. They got it.
What a really?
It's mine.
With
someone love me. No ticket.
Slap it.
Lovers. Money. Squeak, squeak. It's been so squishy. You never should settle for a lifetime that is handed to you. There's always a line to be cut and someone to barrel through. And if you should find out you're about to get the short of the stick, short of the stick, take what you want, turn what you get. It's all I need and all I came for. It's something that I can't resist. A principle I plan to die for. That toy is the last thing on my Christmas list. It puts the toy into the plastic. It bags it up with gift receipt. I'll never ever dare return it, but you bet the price I pay won't be discreet.
You should never settle.
Never should settle. Never should settle. For the lifetime. For the lifetime. That is handed to you. Take what you want. Feast or famine.
Lights up on the Lakeside Mall Cineplex. Ethan and Hannah wait in line to get tickets from a sleeping high school-aged ticket boy.
Him?
Ticket boy starts and wakes up.
Do we have one?
I know we had one, but also apparently half our cast seems to
We
have
don't have a ticket boy.
died.
Can I be ticket boy?
Of course.
Hi, welcome to Lakeside Mall Cineplex. How can I help you?
Yeah, can I get 2 tickets to that new flick, Santa Claus is Going to High School?
Ticket boy rings them up.
Okay, that'll be 2 tickets to Santa Claus is Going to High School? That'll be $27.50.
Ethan stares, shocked. That's a lot of money for a crappy Christmas movie.
What, are you kidding me? $30 for 2 tickets? That's... Look.
Ethan rummages through his near-empty pockets.
I'll give you $15. That's as high as I'll go.
He shoves the money in the ticket boy's hands.
Sir, okay. This is not the type of place you can haggle, sir. Like, I don't say the price is okay. I'm just a high school kid.
Oh, yeah?
Ethan grabs the ticket boy by his shirt and lifts him up.
Well, I'm gonna find you at school, cram you in a locker, and fart in it!
The ticket boy trembles with fear.
Oh no, not the Easy Bake Oven.
Whoa, it's the Easy Bake Oven for you.
A voice is heard from offstage as cop music starts to play. Apparently that's a thing.
Hey, what's going on here?
A Lakeside Mall security guard enters on stage. Ethan drops the ticket boy and pats him on the back.
Nothing, I'm just asking him a question.
The security guard is not fooled. He points at Ethan.
Don't I know your face? Ain't you been told not to hang around this mall?
Ethan walks over to Hannah, who has been waiting patiently this entire time, and puts a brotherly arm around her.
I'm just taking the kid to see the Santa movie.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
The security guard grabs Ethan and starts to usher him away. A radio signal is heard. The security guard stops and pulls out his walkie-talkie.
Yeah? What's going on at Toy Zone? Oh, shit.
The security guard lets Ethan go, reluctantly.
You kids get out of here.
Security guard exits. Hannah, with a pained look on her face, sits down on a nearby bench, distraught. Ethan follows her.
Don't do it. 2 doors, not 1.
I'm sorry, Hannah. I thought I could get us in.
Ethan sits down next to Hannah.
I would have shelled out for the tickets. I'm a little low on funds at the moment. I thought my old jalopy weren't gonna make it all the way to Christmas, so I sunk $1,000 into it. Look, don't tell your sister I don't got no dough. Show there's respect for me.
Ethan turns to Hannah, concerned about her distress. One might even say, distressed about her distress.
Hey, what's shaking, Banana? You okay?
Hannah shakes her head.
Bad place. Black and white.
Ethan completely misses her point, but tries his best to comfort her.
Look, I know you're nervous to leave home, but you gotta trust me. It's gonna be so much better for you once you're out of there. And hey, maybe when you're gone, maybe then your mom will realize, hey, I gotta do better.
A ballad version of California MIA plays in the background. Ethan turns to Hannah.
Do you trust your sister, Hannah?
Uh-huh.
And do you believe that no matter how bad it looks right now, things will get better?
Hannah shakes her head indignantly.
Not better. Badder. Much badder.
Hey, what's with that grammar? Even I know it's more badder.
Suddenly, a commotion is heard in the mall. Man in a hurry and the ex-plant worker enter, both in a terrible stupor. I don't think that's the word they meant. Shouting and swearing unintelligible words. They clamber down to the stage, yelling and screaming. The music becomes suspenseful. Ethan and Hannah look at the shoppers, disconcerted. Hannah seems to know what is happening. Ethan stands up to get a better look at the commotion, concerned.
What the hell is that?
The commotion continues as the two shoppers descend on the stage. The music becomes even more intense. Ethan turns to Hannah, who runs to him.
I think we better split, Banana.
One of the shoppers, the ex-plant worker, reaches Ethan. Ethan addresses him.
Hey, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
The ex-plant plant worker aims a hard punch at Ethan's face. Ethan doubles back, then he tries to attack again, but the ex-plant worker is too quick for him. They collide and the ex-plant worker punches Ethan in the gut. Blood spews from Ethan's mouth. Hannah watches on, horrified, while Gary Goldstein and Man in a Hurry, also seemingly entranced, enter the stage.
Bad blood.
Gary Goldstein grabs Ethan in a chokehold, but Ethan wrestles him away. Ethan turns to Hannah, frantically shouting instructions.
Hannah, get out of here. The play place at Marshall's. Get in the kitty tunnel.
Hannah obeys and runs off stage. Gary Goldstein, an ex-plant worker, continue to pummel and beat Ethan. They throw him to the ground and repeatedly kick Ethan, who convulses with each blow. When Ethan ceases to move, the shoppers rip open his jacket, panting maniacally.
He doesn't even have a doll. What a waste of time.
As the shoppers lament their loss, Becky Barnes runs on stage, apparently trying to escape, and clutching the heavily sought-after Wiggly doll. She gasps in fright as the shoppers notice her.
He's got a doll.
The shoppers start to converge on Becky when Tom Houston runs on stage.
Don't you touch her.
The shoppers turn their attention to Tom and start to attack him. However, his army training comes in handy and he throws his assailant off him like a sack of potatoes. Gary Goldstein tries to attack him one more time, but Tom growls and Gary squeals and runs off stage in fright. The music stops. Tom pants and Becky runs to him.
Thank you, Tom. I don't know what.
Becky shrieks as her foot meets flesh. Both Tom and Becky kneel down to the floor where Ethan lies, bloody, bruised, and broken, and somehow they didn't see him before. A woeful ballad of music continues under the scene.
Oh, wait, Ethan.
Ethan stirs feebly at the mention of his name and lifts his head. He speaks in a daze, like a man close to the light.
Lex. I'll get you to California, Lex. And you don't gotta cry so much no more.
The last of his strength gone with those words, Ethan convulses once, then his body goes limp and still. The music stops with a flourish. Ethan Green dies.
He's dead.
Thanks, Becky. We didn't realize.
We've got to get out of the mall, Tom.
I am not leaving here without a Wiggly.
He does not seem to notice that the person right next to him has a Wiggly. 3 beats of intense chords are heard. The man in a hurry runs on stage.
Give me that fucking doll. I'm in a hurry.
The intense music starts up again. Tom runs at the man in a hurry, ready to fight. The man in a hurry is well equipped. With a metallic noise, he pulls out a knife from his coat pocket. Becky notices this before Tom does.
Tom! He's got a knife!
Tom is too slow. The man in a hurry drives his blade through Tom's side. Tom yells in pain and collapses. Becky rushes to Tom's side and surrenders the Wiggly doll for Tom's safety. The man in a hurry drops Tom, pushes Becky to the ground, and marvels at his newfound treasure.
Tom! Yummy!
Tom falls to the ground and Becky crawls over to him, panicked.
Tom, oh God.
Lights down on Becky and Tom. The music continues, a trill of notes mimicking the panic in the audience's hearts. Lights up on Linda, who talks on the phone with whom other than her beloved or hated Gerald. She is obviously traumatized from the events that have transpired and speaks faintly and a little bit overdramatically. But hey, who could blame her for being overdramatic? The same sporadic music plays under her one-sided dialogue.
Oh, Christ in heaven. It's madness in here, Gerald. Madness. What? No! I'm not frightened. I'm annoyed. Because some asshole took my doll and I had a hair appointment today.
Linda starts crying. She really wanted to go to her hair appointment. But Wiley, who has been lurking in the shadows with an apple, has other plans for her.
Well, well. Hello, naughty list.
Wiley grins maniacally. Linda gasps and backs away from this mysterious man.
How you doing there, Linda?
Stay back, whoever you are. I have pepper spray and I used it far more than you could ever imagine.
She rummages through her purse for her prized pepper spray.
Oh, I don't know if you wanna fuck with me, Miss Monroe.
Linda stops rummaging and stares at Wiley. She's confused, almost entranced. Wow, they really like that word.
I was a colonel once. And your pepper spray. That's right here.
Linda's confused as to how Wiley snatched the pepper spray. How the hell did he get that?
How did you?
Oh, don't you worry about that now, Linda.
How do you know my name?
Oh, I know a whole heap about you. And this town. Oh, Hatchetfield. Sure is a special place, you understand? And you, little lady, you are the most special person in it.
I know that. What do you want from me?
Well, I want to give you everything you've ever desired. You see, Linda, I know why you want those wiggly dolls. It's the same reason only 2 of your 4 children are from Gerald.
Linda looks uncomfortable. How the hell could this man know that she's had an affair with Gary and several other men?
You keep looking for it in the arms of other men, or in the smiles of your ungrateful little brats. But you've been cruelly denied it, Linda. Go on. Say what it is.
I want what everyone wants. To be loved. Is that a crime?
Oh, Linda, that's the kind of bullshit you feed your therapist and your life coach. Come on now. We know love is highly overrated. It's a 2-way street. You gotta give a little of yourself. But why shouldn't you give when you can get? No, Linda. You want to be adored.
Linda likes the sound of that.
Worshipped. And I can help make that happen. All you gotta do is do what you do best.
Shop.
Be a mother.
Right. I'm a fabulous mother.
Linda, you were chosen long ago to bring about the birth of a friendly one of mine. All you gotta do is open up your heart to his love.
Wiley brings Linda close to him and starts moving his hands around her. Eerie music starts playing.
What are you doing?
Do you see him? Do you see him? Do you see him? Do you see him? Do you see him?
Yes, I fucking see him!
Are you sure?
Lights out on Linda and Wiley. The stage continues to suffer in the black void of darkness, which is absolutely what was written here because this is 100% the professional script.
Did we even cast him?
A jingle for a breaking news station runs under the voice of newscaster Carl Mason.
I don't think we casted him.
No,
We
Rose was
did indeed cast him.
I handed it over.
We did.
Oh, that's surprising. Okay, you guys have fun.
I can do it.
I
My
handed it over
headphones
to
fell out.
Rose.
We casted him twice.
Why don't Rose? You're the announcer person. You just.
I
do it.
am. This is Carl Mason coming to you live from New York with continuing coverage of what is already being called the Black Friday from Hell. From the Mall of America to Macy's Herald Square, reports are flooding in of violent riots breaking out at retailers of all sizes. With mayors and governors pleading to the federal government for aid, speculation swirls as to whether or not President Howard Goodman will declare a national state of emergency. The television noises switch off. Lights up on the Oval Office, where 4 people stand in various positions of concern. On stage right is Bob Morris, who wears a clean-pressed white dress shirt, a red tie, and glasses. He sits on a soapbox in deep thought. Next to him is the Secretary of State, a professional-looking woman wearing a professional-looking suit and a professional-looking stance, also deep in thought. The Secretary of Defense is on stage left, wearing his army coat embellished with many badges of honor. He stands alert and at the ready to serve the man at center stage, President Howard Goodman. Howard wears a neat suit and seems very concerned. He turns to face the audience and speaks.
Can someone tell me what the hell is happening out there? For God's sake, the country is coming apart at the seams.
The goddamn uprising is what it is. It could be anarchists, terrorists, socialists. Give me 2 hours, Mr. President. I'll organize a series of drone strikes against the key instigators of this revolt.
Howard likes this idea. He nods to send the Secretary of Defense on his way. However, the Secretary of State has a different idea.
No, Mr. President, these riots are not ideologically motivated. Make no mistake, this is shopper mania and a fuck ton of it.
Now, I know this may sound hard to believe, but it seems what these people are rioting over is a doll.
The government officials all look at Morris they think he's crazy.
Adolf? Bob, are you serious? People are killing each other for a toy?
Yes, Mr. President. This toy.
Bob Morris procures a Wiggly doll and displays it above him in the air. A distorted, twisted version of Carol of the Bells plays under the dialogue and gains speed as the scene goes on.
No. This can't be happening. We beat the Nazis and the communists, and now people are cannibalizing each other over some fucking weird little monster?
Howard turns away, but soon turns back, having Spies Are Forever flashbacks from a different life. Bob Morris pets the doll, comforting it from Howard's mean words. The Secretary of State looks at the doll lovingly, and even the ever-stoic Secretary of Defense seems intrigued.
I mean, I admit it. He is cute. And I'll come right out and say it. He has a fuzzy tummy. And I wouldn't mind tickling that little belly well. In fact, Morris, why don't you hand him here?
Howard reaches for the doll, but Bob Morris snatches it closer to himself.
Why?
I need to understand what we're dealing with here. And the only way I can do that is if I hold him in my arms.
Howard runs for the doll as his desperation grows. However, the Secretary of Defense steps in before Howie can hold the doll.
No, Mr. President. I'm the Secretary of Defense. It's my job to protect the nation and you. I'll hold on to little whippersnapper.
He reaches out for the doll, but Howard swats his hands away.
Like how you will.
The music grows louder and faster. The Secretary of State runs into the fray.
That is enough! Enough! One of my political heroes has always been John F. Kennedy. He saved this country from the Cuban Missile Crisis by keeping a cool head. That is what we need now, fellas. Cool heads. So while you three devise a strategy, I'll hold on to the Wiggly.
She proffers her hands for the Wiggly, but Bob Morris blocks her and Howard pulls her back.
Shut the fuck up.
The Secretary of State retreats as Howard steps closer to Bob Morris, who still clutches the Wiggly.
Morris, I am the goddamn President of the United States of America, and I order you to hand me that fucking doll.
Bob Morris backs away further and steps onto a chair. The music swells even louder and more persistent. The conversation grows hectic, loud, and fast-paced.
No, you're nothing more than a Harvard Law School community organizing prick. Take one step closer to my friendy wind, and I'll rip your fucking throat out with my own teeth.
He's not your friendy wind, he's mine! I'm gonna tickle that doll!
No! Back off! Or I will send a laser-guided ballistic missile to your house in Denver. You'll be picking off what's left of your kids off the fucking pavement.
Morris! Give me that cock-sucking motherfucking cock-a-doodle-doo! Ah!
The music mimics that of Feast or Famine as chaos erupts within the Oval Office. The officials converge on Bob Morris, each screaming threats and groping for the wiggly.
You're in here, you piece of shit!
I'll bite your nipple off, please.
From the other side of the stage, we see a figure enter with a gun. He obviously knows what's going on here and knows what must be done. A gunshot knocks the wiggly out of Morris's hands. The mysterious figure is revealed to be General John McNamara, a goddamn red-blooded American. After he shoots the wiggly, the government officials collapse in various states of exhaustion and confusion.
Oh my god. Morris, are you alright?
I think I'm gonna vomit.
I nearly killed you, Mr. President.
I don't know what came over me.
I do. Sorry for the intrusion, Mr. President. Hope you don't mind if I let myself in.
Into the Oval Office? Who the hell are you?
My name is General John McNamara of the United States Military. Special Unit PEIP. We call it PEEP.
Pete? I've never heard of you guys.
Well, we're a fairly small team. Just me and a few of my peeps.
No one understands this joke.
That was a joke, sir. Our department handles crises of a certain nature. Situations not unlike what we have here on this Black Friday.
What do you mean, certain situations?
Mr. President, behind the veil of the universe you perceive are entities both ageless and foul, and these eldritch forces are rising. There is a creature at work here, one with designs on humanity far worse than any nightmare we can comprehend, and he is marshaling his power. Mr. President, if humanity is going to have any hope for survival, you're going to have to come with me.
Where?
To borrow an expression, we're stepping out of the blue and into the black.
We don't have a finished recording of this song, so let's try and do this.
I apologize in advance for anything I sing.
Same.
It's mostly McNamara.
Answer the call or fall. No need to raise the stakes when you're on the wall. Stand tall. Sometimes you gotta fill your chest. Sometimes you gotta slow your breath. Sometimes you gotta step into the black and white and face the thing you dread. Sometimes you gotta stand on up. Sometimes you gotta make your case. You gotta step into the black and white and needle that thread. 'Cause they're monsters and there are men. They're monsters that live in your head. And they're monsters that we all should dread. So join the fight and try your might. Step in the black and white. There are forces in this world that mean you real harm. If your soul is unarmed and there's nothing on your phone, we need every hand for a scrum that's undermanned. The truly good versus the truly bad. Ha! You better learn to discern it quickly, boys. It's the only chance we have. You better align your soul with what's good and right. Join the only fight that's left and scour the black and white. For there are monsters and there are men. There are monsters that live in your head. It is the monsters who should live in dread and fear our might. Join the fight. Step in the black and white.
So we're not exactly dealing with terrorists here.
Not exactly.
What do you want from me?
Look me in the eye now, sir, and make a solemn vow to become your best self now. I know our opponent, sir, requires nothing less than your absolute best.
I know it's hard.
I don't know.
World is pain and distraction.
But their occasions met by lesser men who took the lead.
It must be you.
It must be me.
Never take your office lightly.
I'll never take my office lightly.
You must fill your heart, make good with God immediately.
There are monsters and there are men. There are monsters that live in your head.
It is the monsters who shall live in dread.
Fight.
Against the real plight.
The monsters are real. You better forge a heart of steel to cast the darkness from light.
Black and white.
Lights down. Act 1 ends. That
I'm
was
so
pretty
sorry for my
epic.
singing.
Act 2, Scene 1. The stage is black as the lights come up. We see a group of high schoolers. Among them, Kris Kringle, the most popular boy at school, who is also Santa Claus. We then realize we're watching the film Santa Claus is Going to High School as the opening number begins.
I'm so excited,
jingle,
guys.
drum roll, please.
This might be my favorite thing in the world ever.
I'm gonna try to do the choreography for this one. We'll see how it works.
Same.
Just saying, I did not dress up as Jangle because everything's recorded beforehand. Yay.
Can you hear the drum roll?
It's fine. I've literally had the same costume the whole time. We can adapt.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Ring-a-ling-ding,
jingle, jingle, jingle,
when the bell rings.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
It's only a matter of time till Christmas break.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Candy canes in my bag.
In the schoolyard.
My mom is bringing my sled.
When the clock strikes 3.
See you at the ring. Can't wait. Deck the halls on high, deck up Northville High School. Carol in the halls, rising with the tide, you. Orient like kings, see what winter brings for your Northville mistletoe. Dish that lump of gold, push it to the limit. Pumpkin spice for days, fill those cookie trays up, and baskets scream the glow. Deck the halls of Northville High, 'tis the season of rock and roll, and the beat style has cause they're naughty, not nice, and will Duncan inspire their eggnog. Jingle, jangle, hey, Kris Kringle, guys in his face for a reason, and the beat style has when the mistletoe bites with our secret Santa song. La 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 la.
Christopher Kringle, report to the principal's office immediately.
Oh no, Mr. Humbucker, I'm in big trouble.
You bet you are.
Django, they'll expel me for sure if they find 2 L's in my locker.
We're here to make sure you don't screw up Christmas, boss.
That's right. Hey, Chris.
Noel!
Were you just talking to your locker?
Don't worry, boss. She can't see us. But if she finds out you're Santa, Father Winter's spell will be broken.
That's right. Northville High School got you gold. We will rock you under the mistletoe. Seniors turn on high, slaying Northville High School. All over the we go, rising with the tide. All ringing like kings, see what winter brings for your Northville mistletoe. Spread that Christmas cheer, rock that Northville spirit. Take that lump of coal, push it to the limit. Pumpkin spice for days, fill those cookie trays up, and baskets scream of the ball. Deck the hall. secret Santa swap.
Swap it, swap it.
La 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 la. Deck the halls of Northfield High School. Fa la 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 la. La la la. Carolyn bubbles, rising with the tide too. Orient like kings, see what winter brings.
Jingle, jangle.
And past Kris Kringle the ball. Yeah.
That was epic. Also, I don't know who was pinned for all of that, but everyone.
I hope it was Blue Dragon because that dancing was incredible.
It was Earmuff, I believe.
It was Earmuff.
Oh, apologies. I forgot half of the choreography, but it's fine.
Oh, good. Y'all got to see.
I was just grooving the whole time.
Isn't that just so good? Like, it sounds amazing.
Like, I would listen to that, like, just casually.
Also,
like,
can we talk about Inara? Like, she's hilarious. Noelle! I love it. I just had to say that, sorry.
They exit. We are now in the Lakeside Mall Cineplex in an empty movie theater. We then see Tom poke his head up from the rows of seats.
What the fuck am I watching?
Becky runs in.
Careful, Tom. You don't want to rip the stitches. We're in the Cineplex. You were stabbed. I found a first aid kit in the box office. I patched you up as best as I could.
What is this?
It's a movie. Santa Claus is going to high school.
Oh, what's it about?
I don't know. All the kids in the world are on the naughty list. Santa figures he's out of touch, so he turns into a teenager so that he can reconnect with the youth or spy on them.
How bad is it?
It's not good, Tom.
No. I was talking about the movie.
Those stage directions were taken out. You can go ahead.
Oh, it was still on my side. Okay. So was I. It's real bad. But you'll be all right. The knife missed your vital organs.
I guess it's my lucky day.
Tom attempts to get up and struggles. Becky helps him.
Here, let me help you.
All of a sudden, they look up and see a bit of the movie playing. We hear Noelle and Chris having a conversation while Tom and Becky are talking.
There's something funny about you, Mr. Kringle. I want to know how you made ice appear on that gym floor to make those bullies slip and fall into the dumpster.
You know, I haven't been to the Cineplex in years.
Becky looks at Tom and then looks away. She hasn't been here in a long time either, but for a completely different reason.
Neither have I. Stanley used to say that going to the movies was a waste of money.
She pauses in a moment of realization.
Huh. I didn't even realize. I was just trying to find somewhere safe and I dragged us to our old seats. Must have been second nature.
No kidding.
Yeah, look! G7 and 8.
Tom has his moment of realization. He left something here.
Wait, I wonder if it's still here.
Tom looks underneath the seat.
Yeah! Becky, look, you remember when we carved that?
Yeah. It's a penis.
Hey. Well, we were kids. If I could go back, I'd carve something nice.
Yeah, like T&B forever.
That kills the mood. She quickly tries to save the conversation.
Well, we thought it'd be forever.
Turns out Chris is going to save the conversation.
Oh, you wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
Oh yeah? Try me.
Noelle, I'm Santa Claus.
What's going on here?
The people who got dolls ran. The people who didn't are still in the mall. They're organizing. They blocked off all the exits. They're convinced there are more dolls in here somewhere.
Tom is interested in the fact that there could be more dolls. He desperately wants one.
Are there?
I don't know, Tom.
Well, even if there's one more weekly left, I'm gonna find it.
He gets up to leave the movie theater. Becky stops him.
Tom, wait.
You said I'd be fine.
Yeah, but...
Becky, please!
Becky stops. She looks at Tom with fear in her eyes. What has come over him? Tom realizes what he has done.
I'm sorry. It's just the night that Jane died, I was driving. If she'd been driving, she would have seen the other car sliding into the intersection, and she would have stopped. It's my fault she's dead. I killed my family.
Becky looks at him. She understands how he feels. She has a dark secret, too. She wants to make him feel better, so she grabs his arm and starts talking.
Remember us in high school? The quarterback and the cheer captain? We were insatiable. When you shipped out, I thought I'd wait for you. And then I met Stanley. At first, he was so cool. He bought us booze and cigarettes. He had a car in his own apartment. We were kind of going together for about 5 months while I'm at the lake with some friends. I'm flirting with some guy, buzzed. And then Stanley's car comes driving onto the beach. He grabs this poor boy and just starts beating the shit out of him. And then he tells me to get in. After that, I didn't go to any more parties. Stanley was a bad, bad man. Some people think he left me for a woman in Clivesdale, but that's not the truth. Last year, when your wife passed, I was thinking of going to the funeral. Stanley said he'd rather see me dead than hang around Tom Houston again. Something about that woke something up inside of me. Because when we went our separate ways, it was fine. It was us. But who was he to keep us apart? So that night, I fought back. He chased me out of the house and into the woods. He's the one who brought the knife. It's funny. Stanley's the one who made me go to nursing school. That's how I knew where his femoral artery was. Not sure if I hit it, but I left him out there. Maybe he crawled somewhere for help. Maybe he died in those woods. You say you killed your family. I hope I killed mine.
She turns to Tom, a pleading look in her eyes.
Tom, you need to forgive yourself. Because if you don't, who's going to forgive me?
She looks away from Tom. He reaches out to her and turns her to face him.
All right, who wants to play the song? Should I?
Yeah.
All right, here, let me pull it up. Give me a second. Come on. Uh-huh. Give me a second. My computer's trying to load. Come on. All right.
She.
It's just taking a hot second to load. My computer, like all of its effort is going to Zoom.
Yep, it's the she moment.
Come on. Aha. I can see YouTube now.
Someone play some elevator music.
Should we just leave the backing track now? Easier.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it's gonna be.
It
Take
might
us
be
away.
like more in time. Well, not in time, but like better without it.
Yeah.
'cause
All right.
Take it away, Tom. You don't last the same as I always remember. Oh, those Friday nights under the lights, under the bleachers together. You and I were meant to be something more than a faded memory. Till you and I, something divided us. If the universe is infinite, then it's definite. There's an alternate reality where we're now a family. Take me back in time to love you. Take me back when we were lost. Lost in love and lost in feeling without the cause. Take me back in time, not high school. Take me back when things were light. Light my heart and light my shadow to make it alright. 'Cause I already lost it once. What I already won.
You don't look the same at all as I remember. The light has left your eyes. Something has changed, and you were way more put together. But I remember something someone asked me back at school. Tom, if you asked me, I'd still go to prom with you. The universe is infinite, and it's definite. There's an alternate reality where it's only you and me. Take me back in time to love you. Hold me closer than before. Heal my heart and mend what's broken to feel you once more.
Without the cause.
Take me back in time to high school. Take me back when things were light. Light my heart, light my shadow. It's alright.
One more night,
I
'cause
already
I already lost it
once.
once.
What I already
What
want.
I already want.
Too much now to
much
care.
now to care.
But I know that something's
But
still
I
there.
know that something's still there. I'll never let you go.
I'll never let you go.
I'll never let
I'll
you
never
go
let you go
now.
Tom and Becky look up. It's another scene from the movie. Jingle, jangle, Chris and Noelle enter singing.
Just take
Take
me
me
back.
back.
Gotta
Gotta
take
take
me
me
back.
back.
Just
Just
take
gotta
me
take me
back.
back.
Gotta
Gotta
take me
take me
back.
back.
Just take me back.
me back.
Gotta take
take
me
Take
back.
me back.
Take
Just
me
take me
back.
back.
Gotta
Gotta
take
take
me
me
back.
back in time.
Oh!
Tom and Becky kiss.
Back in time. Oh, just take me back.
In time to love you.
In
Hold
time
me
to love
closer
you.
than
Hold me
before.
closer
Heal
than
my
before.
heart and mend
Heal
what's
my
broken.
heart and then what's
Once
broken.
more. Take me
See you
back
once
in time to high
more.
school. Take me
back to
when
high
things were
school.
light.
Take
Light
me
my
back in
heart and
time.
my
Light
shadow
my
to make
heart
it
and light my shadow.
alright. Alright.
Make it alright. Alright.
A music break begins as Becky and Tom begin making out. Becky pulls Tom down to the floor. The movie continues as Noelle and Chris have a moment.
If you're really Santa, tell me something only Santa would know. Tell me what I asked for Christmas when I was 7 years old.
Noelle, I can't.
I knew it. I knew you weren't Santa.
She turns away from Chris and starts crying. Chris seems sad that he made her upset. He gives in and pulls a Santa hat out of his pocket.
A red tricycle.
Noelle turns around and starts clapping. They embrace and begin making out. Jingling. No, thank you. Tom pops up from his own session.
This is the best movie ever.
Becky pulls him back down. The song ends and the stage fades to black. We see McNamara and Howard entering the Peep headquarters. We see Xander Lee, one of McNamara's peeps, working with some of his own peeps.
You're muted.
You're
No, okay. This is the purview of our organization. Mr. President, welcome to Peep HQ.
So I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. So you're telling me that there's another dimension?
There are many dimensions, Mr. President. What concerns us today is a place outside all of them, a swirling sea of psychic energy we call the Black and White. The current ruler of this realm is an entity we've known of for 13 years, but has only now revealed his name, Wiggly.
The doll?
Doll's only part of it. What? You don't remember your catechism class? The Father, the Son, the Son's the Father. Wiggly rules on high in the black and white, but he also is the dolls. Bet you that didn't guess the Lord of Despair would be so cute and cuddly, did you?
Xander Lee, theoretical physicist.
Physicist? Is that like a scientist?
Yes. He's also the best damn field agent I've ever worked with.
Field agent? Is that like a soldier? Sorry, I'm really lost here. Okay, so Wiggly makes people go crazy. Why? What does he want?
Howie. Can I call you Howie? Howie, listen. Wiggly wants us. He wants everything. He's a knocking and he wants in.
13 years ago, Peep constructed a portal connecting our reality to the Black and White. My mentor, Wilbur Cross, stepped through that portal and came out a raving lunatic. He pledged his undying loyalty to the forces within and disappeared soon after.
That's heavy.
Today, we want to send you through that portal.
McNamara and Xander are unfazed. Howard is shocked, maybe even offended.
Me?
You are the democratically elected representative of the United States of America, and you must negotiate a peace with Wiggly.
You want to send me to the fucking Twilight Zone to have a sit down with the devil? Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's all, folks.
Howard tries to walk off stage, but is stopped by Xander.
Howie, listen, these riots are just the beginning. Right now, Wiggly is sculling the wheat from the chaff. And when the only people left are his most devout followers, they will build him his birth canal.
A portal, much more powerful than ours. A portal large enough for Wiggly himself to cross through. And when he does, he will remake creation to his liking. In short, Mr. President, we are trying to stop the birth of a god.
Suspenseful music plays as the stage turns to black. Lights up on Sherman, who is addressing a crowd of shoppers. He's explaining his journey from last night to now. He is in some sort of a crazed daze.
Friends, neighbors, fellow citizens of Hatchetfield, my name is Sherman Young. 168 hours ago, I came to this mall to wait in line for a Wiggly. Though throughout the time, I ate nothing but snacks packed in a cooler by my mother and defecated in a tip bucket. Also, I would not lose my place in line. If all had gone to plan, I would be the proud owner of $850. But after today's great battle, I stand here, like you, empty-handed. And yet, my heart swells with humility and joy. I came here in search for a doll, but what I found was something far greater. Faith in the one true God. Oh, hail Wiggly!
Oh, hail Wiggly.
Wiggly is just.
If we are afraid, we will be awarded with a goodly toy.
Yes, yes, brothers and sisters, we have seized control of Lakeside Mall. Let it be a new Jerusalem, and from it we shall mark the forth and conquer the earth. Oh, hail Wiggly!
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 Now bring forth the infidels.
Homeless man and Twinkie Kid run off stage to grab Frank and Lex. Sherman is nearly crawling over the balcony.
Let me go, you nutbags, you crazies!
Frank, if anything happens to my sister, I swear to...
Silence, heathens!
Kill them!
Fucking kill them!
No, friendly ones. They face not your judgment, but she ordained by the highest God, the prophet, the mother, mommy.
Mother!
Linda enters, sassy and ready to do whatever it takes to be adored and get her 4 dolls. She stops and speaks to Gerald, who is still on the phone with her. They must have an amazing day to plan.
Yes, they're talking about me, Gerald. I dislike that word, Gerald. Cult. No, it's a new and exciting religion that I started. Well, yes, of course you could come inside and support me. But before you do, you should know that my first act as divine prophet was to set fire to the Cinnabon as a sacrifice to a dark lord. Oh, now you'd rather stay outside and keep the car warm. Hold on.
She moves her phone away from her face as angelic music plays.
Yes, I'm the divine prophet. I have gazed into the face of God. He has chosen me to usher in his reign and bring him life. But Lord, how? Your voice is so far away. I cannot hear it. I need a vessel filled with your essence to guide your people, to let your will be known. I need a wiggly doll. Ideally, 4 of them.
Listen, lady, you want a Wiggly doll? I can get you a Wiggly doll. Straight from the manufacturer. Wholesale prices.
We have no need for manufacturers because, brothers and sisters, there is still one Wiggly left in this mall. I can feel it. The only hope for extending your worthless life is to tell me, where is that doll?
Linda pulls a knife out of her purse as if to threaten Frank.
I don't know. You saw it yourself. You animals took them all. Please let me go, for the love of God.
I've met God. He had nothing nice to say about you.
Linda slits Frank's throat. He is dead. Sorry, Mr. Krabs. Lex yells. Linda runs over to Lex and holds her knife at her throat.
You listen to me, you little tramp. Now I know you know where that Wiggly is. I can smell him on you. His perfume to that trailer trash stench.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You people are so fucked up.
The security guard runs in with news.
Just the lying tongue of a snake! I've seen it, brothers and sisters, on the security camera footage. This witch stole a Wiggly doll, put it in the backpack of a little girl with pigtails and a baseball cap.
Lex's brave exterior falls. Her beloved sister could be killed because they know she has a doll.
No, please, don't kill my sister Hannah, please.
The shoppers drag Lex off stage.
This little girl stands between you and your God. Sally forth in the name of Wiggly. Bring me the doll. The child. Both, really. I'm pulling up the backing track on my phone so it plays.
Cool.
As a pillar of the community, we can agree I'm a bit of a mensch. It gets exhausting, everyone looking at me to the sea. It has a bit of a stench. But now I see the light before me. It's eternal vision, opportunity to coax their love, to break their cold hearts down. You will adore me, I just know. You'll kneel before me, kiss my toe. I demand your love and worship too. If I don't get it, I will end you. 'Cause I will be adored.
What should you give when you can get? Never
What would you
forgive,
give?
never
Never
forget.
forget.
Better adore me.
What you want,
What
what
you
you
get?
get.
No
No
matter
matter
the
the
cost,
cost, I will
idle's a
protect.
threat.
I will destroy everything, and then I will destroy everything. I guarantee I'll destroy everything in my path. Unless I get what I should, it's
I
Gerald.
will destroy everything,
Wait, keep
and then
going.
I will destroy everything. I guarantee I'll destroy everything in my path. Unless I get what I should.
No, guys, while I don't want you to think for yourselves, I want you to know what I mean when I say my evil shit, okay?
You will adore me. You'll kneel
before me.
I demand your love and worship too. If I don't get it, I will you. 'Cause I will be adored.
What should you give when you can get? Never forgive or forget.
The song ends, lights out on Linda and the cult members.
Rotten, if you're intending to speak, you are muted.
Lex? Where's Lex?
No, it's the.
Lex
yeah.
is dead, guys. This is the new AU.
Dude, do we need a cover, Lex?
Rotten, are you there?
Rotten little
Ryan's muted. Okay. Ryan, please.
Help us. Come back to us.
Please, Lex. Hi, I need to call for you.
Well, we tried.
I don't know what is happening. Someone else just do it.
No, Hannah. Wait. Okay. Go, Ruby.
No, Hannah.
Lights come up and we see Hannah out of breath and trembling in fear. She's completely alone. Lex and Ethan are not there to save her.
Lexi?
Did everyone die?
Ethan.
Hey, a person. Woo!
Hannah.
Webby, I'm scared.
We see Ethan pop out from above, like he's like a figment of Hannah's subconscious, only very, very real.
What's shaking, Banana?
Ethan?
Wells. Oh, don't be scared, Hannah. It's safe to come out now. Do I gotta put a leash on you?
No. Webby said you died.
I did.
Huh?
Oh, don't be so mushy, Banana. Dying ain't so bad. I'm in the black and white now. It's real nice. It's just like California. It never rains.
Hannah's clearly terrified. This is not the Ethan she knows and loves. He's a full-on monster.
Not Ethan. Liar. Bad double.
You know they're coming for you, Hannah. There's only one thing you can do. You've got to give that doll to a woman in a black cape. She's real nice. I swear on my own grave.
Ethan is ignoring the fact that he does not have a grave. His figure fades into darkness, and Hannah is once again alone with the backpack.
Not Ethan.
She looks down at the backpack with the wiggly doll inside and takes the doll out.
It's you.
Hello, Hannah. Let's be pallywells. Don't you want to tickle my thumbsy wumsy?
No, Webby says you're bad. She said you tried to trick me.
Well, Webby is a stupid bitch. You could have served me willingly, but you're being a rotten little banana. Hannah, I'm going to have to peel you. I'm going to split you in two. I'm going to eat you, Hannah. I'm going to eat you right the fuck. Shit. Right the fuck up.
No.
She throws the doll and cries in despair. Becky Barnes and Tom Houston enter.
Careful, Tom. Those maniacs could be anywhere.
Look,
Tom?
Becky, about what we just did.
They notice Hannah nearby on the ground. She gets up and starts to dart away.
Tom, look, it's a little girl. And she's got a wiggly doll.
Don't listen to him. He's bad. He'll trick you.
Oh, don't worry, kid. We don't get tricked. We're grown-ups.
You can trust us. We're good people.
Hannah starts to back away, as she should. These guys are getting kind of creepy.
Whoa, wait. Where you going, sweetheart?
California?
Did you hear that, Becky? She's going to California.
Land of Hollywood and movie stars.
But that's an awful long way to go. And that doll looks really heavy. Why don't you hand it over? Why are you backing away from me, kid? I'm not gonna hurt you. Listen, I've been through hell today trying to get one of those dolls for my son. He's about your age, and I'd do anything for him. Any goddamn thing. Even if it means pounding the guts out of some little twerp. Now give me that fucking doll.
No.
Hannah runs off into the distance, running for her life to get away from Tom and Becky.
Tom, how could you? You let her get away! You're really fucking idiot, aren't you?
Well, I didn't see you coming up with any bright ideas, cheer captain.
You don't scream at a child, it frightens them. You lure them in, delicately, and then you put them to sleep.
Yes.
Little girl, sweetheart, California. Do you want to play with me? Lovely girl, lovely girl. Do you want some candy? My lovely girl, my lovely girl. Let's play some games. Let's play some games today. Some funny games. Some funny games today.
Hannah trips and makes a noise. She has caught Becky and Tom's attention.
Look, Becky, over there.
Do you want to
Come
play
here.
with me?
Come
Lovely girl, lovely girl.
Come here
Do
now.
you want some candy?
here,
My lovely girl, my
I want you to come
lovely
here so
girl.
we can play
Let's play
games. Let's play
some games today. Some funny games. Some funny games today.
The song ends as Tom grabs hold of Hannah while she screams.
I've got her.
Hold her still!
Tom holds her still as Becky drives the syringe into her own leg. Dumbass.
Ah, shit, it's in my leg.
No.
Tom pries the doll from the little girl's hands as she fights back as much as she can. He feels a rush of power as he grabs the doll.
Ah, I've got it. You're mine now. And I'm going to tickle your belly well.
That tickle. Becky is almost asleep, kind of, in a very dreary and groggy state.
Hey, Tom. Half that is mine.
I'm sorry, babe. No dice. But don't worry. We'll get you another one later. Right now, I think you need a nap.
Tom leaves as Becky fully succumbs to the drug and falls asleep on top of Hannah.
You bastard.
Hannah tries to get the full-grown woman off of her so she can get out of there.
She's heavy.
Security guard and Gary Goldstein enter the scene and spot Hannah underneath Becky's sleeping body.
Look, in the food court, the little girl with the backpack.
The two maniacally laugh as they head over to where Hannah and Becky lie. The security guard notices Becky.
And who is this?
Her protector.
Another heathen, no doubt. Bring her to the prophet. Bring her as well. The prophet shall bathe in the blood of the unfaithful. Joyous days!
Some faint cackles are heard as the stage fades to black and the two men drag Hannah and Becky off stage. Howie enters in an over-the-top looking spacesuit. He looks ridiculous. McNamara is coaching him about what is to happen in the black and white.
All right, Mr. President. Beginning interdimensional convergence with the black and white.
I don't know about this, John. Foreign policy was never my strong suit.
We're not sending you in there half-cocked, sir. We have a hydrogen bomb ready to deploy into the black and white if need be.
Oh God, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Mr. President, the greatest strategic value of nuclear weapons has always been deterrence. Wiggly is a being who has never contemplated his own annihilation. If threatened with such, he may retreat from our reality. Good luck, and Godspeed.
The portal begins powering up as we hear a machine whirring. Lights flash. Howie's transported from the Peep headquarters and into the black and white. It's dark. All Howard can see is black. There is a lot less white than was advertised. He is alone and afraid.
Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Mr. President. Mr. President, you copy.
Yeah, John, I hear you.
What do you see?
I see blackness, endless blackness. Hello? Hello? My name is Howard Goodman. I am President of the United States of America. Earth. I demand to speak to the entity known as Wiggly. There's nothing here.
We hear a mysterious but familiar voice coming from somewhere within the black and white.
Howie. Howie. Howie.
Hello?
Howie.
For God's sake, what do you want?
Calm down, Mr. President. You have to...
McNamara's radio transmission gets cut off. Howie most definitely does not calm down.
No, John, I can't hear you. Can anyone hear me?
Wiley is standing in the audience, holding an apple and being creepy, per usual.
How you doing there, Howie?
Who are you?
You know why it had to be a doll?
He takes a bite of his apple.
It all boils down to belief. It's a powerful thing. You see, people don't believe in governments anymore. No matter who the masses vote for, they always get the same thing. The poor get poor and the rich, well, they just get richer. Swamped in student debt, credit card debt, medical bills. The people have been abandoned by everything. Everything except product. That's the only comfort they have left. And you,
President of the United States. You were Wiggly's greatest ally.
Howard is shocked at that idea.
No, that's not true. I can't be evil. I'm a status quo Democrat.
We see Xander and McNamara trying to reach Howard from the Peep HQ. No luck.
Mr. President, Howie, we're losing him.
McNamara solemnly realizes what he must do.
Xander, I know what must be done.
John, no, John, don't go in there.
Xander and McNamara exit. Xander tries to stop McNamara, but fails. The scene shifts back to Howard and Wiley.
Only in America could Wiggly take root.
Wiley hands his apple to an audience member.
Hopeless. And you think that in the Netherlands, they give a shit about some toy? No, they're too busy enjoying the paid vacations and the free health care. You empowered Wiggly. You invited him in. And now you come into his house to make demands of him? I'm so mad I can't actually sing this live right now.
Can you sing or do we need to play the thing you made?
You need to play it because my mom's asleep. And it's 11 p.m. I'm gonna do some unbelievably, incredibly mouthing though. You guys better be ready for this.
I think I'm getting heat stroke.
Same. This is the thickest thing I own. I've been wearing it for like 3 hours now. Open.
Why are you this way?
At least for a cigarette. I thought, oh wait, here we go. Oh, hold on. Oh. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna sing it. I'm just gonna sing it then. Don't play the backing track. It's fine. I'm just gonna sing it.
I'm so sorry.
My mother. It's fine. Let's go.
Your face is just like.
I'm so confused. You thought that you could outsmart the very thing that runs the blood of your kind. You're sick with greed and a lust for that. You will give up your will and your pride. You're hoping to be saved no matter what you have raised. Behold the depths of depravity and decay. Zapping on your watch, your time's running out before worlds collide. You went and opened the box, and then he came in a slick little package. He drove you insane, 'cause your thirst for stuff never slaked. Now the end is nigh, the apocalypse here in a package is not what it appears. You may ask why the dog, well that's all it takes. When you're made in America, in a valley of silicon. Welcome to Wiggly Shop, your America assembly line. We've got toys and trucks and big fat butts that'll help you pass the time. Hey kids, you know that you grow up with all the crap you want. Just sprinkle it with dust and it got fucking rust and you wave your world goodbye.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle,
Hello, Mr. Prezi Wes. Welcome to Drowsy Town.
It's you.
Don't be frightened. You're my bestest buddy one.
No, I've come to tell you to leave us alone.
Leave? Just before Christmas? It's going to be my birthday, you know. I wouldn't want to miss out on opening all my presents. I think I'll start with you. I'm going to cut open your belly well and deck the halls with your gutsy watsies. McNamara enters the black and white.
Enough!
John!
Your minions may do me no harm, Wiggly, for I cut through them with the blade of truth. Begone!
The Sniggles hiss and yelp and back away from Howard and go to Wiley.
I'm sorry, John. I fucked it up.
Don't worry, Mr. President. We'll get you out of here.
It's too late, John. Wiggly's prophet has been chosen. And as soon as she has a doll, she will bring about his birth. You open the box, a doll came out, and he'll touch down soon to erase any doubt that he's all you need to fill the heart. Now the end is nigh, the apocalypse here. It's the praise on the worst of your fears. The gambit is done, a work of art that was made in America. In a valley of silicon. They're all made in America.
There.
In a valley of silicon.
There, the portal. You must go, Mr. President. Go now.
What about you?
Return is no longer an option for me. Without a suit, my body has already begun to dematerialize. My spirit will be absorbed into the black and white. I'll do what I can from here. It's been an honor to serve.
Sure.
We already finished the song. This
Shit.
direction.
The song ends and Howard, I heard the shore, but I didn't hear the last two lines. The song ends and Howard is sent back to Earth without McNamara. We are back in the Peep headquarters. Xander is waiting for them, but is confused when McNamara isn't there.
Hey, Howie, are you alright?
There's no reasoning with that thing. Deploy the nuke. Blow that bastard to kingdom come.
What about John? He's still in there.
He's gone. We need to kill Wiggly now. Do we have a Peep official?
Apparently not. Deploying the nuclear bomb. It is entering the black and white. Detonation in 5, 4, 3.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker!
He flips off Wiggly, wherever the hell he is. 1. Nothing happens. The Peep official looks concerned.
Did it go off? Where's the explosion? Shouldn't we be hearing an explosion?
Oh, Mr. Preziwez. Looks like you misplaced your bomby-wom. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere.
What? What does he mean? What do you mean, you son of a bitch?
Shit, I forgot I was playing this guy. Mr. President, we've just received a message from the Pentagon. There's been an explosion on the Eurasia continent.
What?
Moscow is gone, sir.
How? How?
Christ, the Russians had another portal.
I have friendly ones all over the world. When my Uncle Wiley told the Russians about America's new toy, they just had to have one of their own.
He knew. He wanted us to send the nuke. He took the bomb and pushed it into the Russian portal. He baited us into World War III.
That tickles.
How could I have known? How could I have known there was another portal? There are 2 doors. 2 doors, not one. Oh
Mr. President, we need to prepare for a counterstrike. We need to get you out of Washington and on board Marine One. They exit. The lights go down. Thank you so much for visiting my home, Mr. Preziwez. I can't wait to visit yours. The lights come up. Lex and Sherman enter from the audience. Lex's arms are tied around her back, while Sherman holds her at knife point. He circles her like a wolf closing in on its prey.
End of the line, infidel. May her death throws echoes into drowsy town to awaken the wiggly one.
Lex is desperate. She tries to knock some sense into Sherman.
Come on, Sherman. It's me, Lex. I've seen you in Toy Zone every week for the past 2 years. Haven't I always helped you out?
Sherman considers this, but quickly brushes the thought away.
You're in retail. It's your job to help me.
Well, it's not my job to do favors. Who set aside those ponies so you could get them for the little girls they were made for?
You?
Yeah, and if you let me go, I'll help you out again.
This prospect piques Sherman's interest. He wants those ponies. He grabs Lex by the neck and rests the tip of his knife on her throat.
You have ponies?
If you let me loose, I'll give you all the ponies your sick little heart desires.
I don't know if there are enough ponies in the world for that.
Lex struggles to think of another reason why Sherman shouldn't kill her.
Well, there were some extras in the storeroom. We were supposed to ship them back because the colors are all messed up.
It's working. Sherman's eyes light up. There are special ponies that he does not have.
One of a kind, Miss Pates?
Lex nods. Sherman presses the knife closer to her neck.
You better not be fucking with me.
No, not to a loyal customer.
Okay.
Sherman loosens his grip on Lex.
Take me to the ponies, and I'll murder you later.
He unties Lex's hands.
Oh, thank you, Sherman. And about those Miss Paints?
She knees Sherman in the stomach. He falls to the ground.
I threw them in the fucking trash.
Sherman yowls, tripping Lex. She falls to the ground with a grunt.
When they mess up the colors, it makes them more valuable.
Sherman slams Lex's head into the floor, twice for good measure.
Those were collector's items, and you killed the ponies, and I'm going to kill you.
Sherman pulls Lex into a chokehold. Time freezes. Lex is about to die. It's solo time.
Are you ready? I am not. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Woo, you got it.
Here we go. Okay. Is this what I lived for? To be choked in a toy store while staring into hell. There's something that's beautiful, being awake for my funeral. You can close the casket now. The plans for my father's hopeless seed, born into moral poverty. Still, I wasn't an angel heaven sent to break through my cliche boundaries. 'Cause Friday is black for me. The dreamer has dreamed her dream. When Friday is black, there's no turning back, 'cause Friday is black for me. Is there some lesson to learn? Should I never have wanted? I never even got started. Or were the decks always just this stacked? I mean, it's really a godsend. Clear my plans for the weekend, but there's nothing to subtract. I don't want your half-baked sympathy When did it save those in need? Still, I thought that angels did exist, but now I hope they plan to end it quick. 'Cause Friday is black for me. Only my ashes will see the sea. When Friday is black, there's no turning back. 'Cause Friday is black for me. At first I didn't know what she was to me. At first I didn't know why I cared or why I wanted to hold her and rock her to sleep. Did I need her more than she needed me? Maybe I'm wrong, she can go on her own, 'cause I'm leaving, 'cause Friday is black for me. Only my ashes will see the sea. When Friday is black, there's no turning back, 'cause Friday is black.
You're not dead yet. Rose, you're muted.
Stage.
Our military space Jesus, General John McNamara, stares out from the black and white.
What?
Alexander Foster, my name is General John McNamara, and I am going to help you through this. First, you need to subdue your assailant.
McNamara brandishes his firearm and twists it upright with a flick of his wrist.
I am authorizing you to use my firearm.
I can't reach it.
Yes, you can. Your sister has a power, and so do you. Reach into the black and white. You must manifest this weapon into your reality. Look me in the eye now, Lex, and make a solemn vow to become your best self now. The time has arrived now, Lex, when your Friday's black. It's time to lead the pack.
There are monsters and there are men.
I can show you the path, but only you can walk it.
Monsters that live in your head.
First, here's what we've unlocked.
Monsters that we all share.
Time is now. What will you do?
Going to kill you.
Lex wrests herself from Sherman's grip. A shot rings out as Lex's manifested weapon fires.
Where did that come from?
Sherman falls to the floor. Oh, he is slain! Lex glances between her firearm, Sherman, and General McNamara in astonishment.
How?
Nice shot, Lex, but we're not through yet. The leaders of your world are lost and helpless. You've been called to serve. If you can defeat Wiggly here in Hatchetfield, he can be defeated anywhere.
Lex stands up.
What am I supposed to do?
Gather your forces. There's a warrior of light trapped in a deep sleep. Wake the warrior, kill the prophet, save the world.
General McNamara salutes Lex.
You're in peep now, Lex. Get her done.
An eagle screeches periodically as General McNamara looks off into the black and white for a dramatic shot. Lights down. Tom enters holding a Wiggly. He's so close to the exit and can almost leave with what he came for.
All right, little buddy. Just gotta pass through this doorway and we're home free. Oh, I hope they didn't tow my car. That'd be just my luck.
Lex is standing on the balcony and spots Tom.
Mr. Houston.
Leave me alone.
Mr. Houston, turn around.
Tom does, and he sees Lex standing with a gun pointed straight at him. He is unfazed.
What? Are you gonna shoot me, Lex? Or can I go home? I've had a shitty day, and I'd appreciate if you got that goddamn gun out of my face.
Mr. Houston, I need your help, but I need you to put down that doll.
Why would I put him down? You only want him for yourself.
No, I don't.
Too bad, Lex. I'm leaving. I'm taking this doll to my son.
He doesn't want it.
Of course he does. He wants it more than anything.
No, think about it. Did Tim ever say he wants to tickle me Wiggly?
A brief pause. Tom thinks.
Well, he must have. We were trying to win one at Pizza Pete, weren't we?
He thinks again.
No, he said this morning. Why else would he be?
He's now very defensive. Alexis?
Internet? Yeah?
Now it
Working
works.
again? Okay. I know that he wants it.
Well, let me tell you something I know. I've been working at Toy Zone since I was 16. I know what kids are like. When that Wiggly came out, you know how many kids I got asking about it? None. Think about that line you stood in this morning. Did you see a single kid there?
It's a school day.
It's Thanksgiving break. The thing about Wiggly that nobody's talking about is kids don't want that piece of shit.
What?
They're all into Fortnite, dude. I mean, my sister Hannah couldn't get further away from that thing. Yeah, me and Ethan wanted a doll to sell. Whatever spell that doll casts, it doesn't work on kids. And I think I know why.
She tries to find the right words.
Mr. Houston, I know your wife died, and you're trying real hard to make up for it. But that's something you want, not your son. You think Wiggly can fix this hole, but he can't. It's a trick. That's how he works. He promises to fix all of the holes, but he doesn't. And that's why it works on adults. Because you guys have more holes, you need more things, and you need it harder. You gotta worry about your loveless marriage, or the kids that are gonna hate you, or your endless mortgage. I mean, you're like 40. You probably think your life is over. I don't. I'm gonna be an actress. Do you get what I'm saying, Mr. Houston? Wiggly is a fucking lie. And I think you know it. But I think you're scared. Because if he's not the answer, then what is?
I found the backing track for it, happily, so I can do it now. Oh God. What is this thing in my hand? Does it breathe or understand? The things I went through, the things Tim went through. For it, I submit that I've been thinking. My heart is so empty. Everyone's dying, and that includes me too. I was gone long before you. If I fear you one more time, the punishment won't match the crime. 'Cause there's no pain I can ever explain how I let you down. And if I fail you one more time, the mountain I would have to climb is so high up that I would have to die. Oh, I failed you once, and I will fail again. There's a sea of power who doesn't even bother to get to know him, to really know his soul. And here's wrong. Maybe he's not here. I wouldn't have any idea. Maybe the route is simply an end in the dark. Why not find out? If I feel you one more time, what if I fail to recognize what you need, or when you need me to be around? And if I fail to hear your voice, or if I make the easy choice, the world would tell its empty, drowning I failed you once, and I will fail again. Then I can mind who went to my minds and store. I wanted a path and I lived like you used to before. Knowing my God, I knew the chance was slim. You got me a triple dagger, but deep down it didn't matter. I was with him. Where's Tim? She used to like bars. She liked to loosen me up just to get in my heart. She poked at each of my wounds to see what I'd say. And now she's doing the same. And then flash. And then flash. If I fail you one more time, the punishment won't match the crime. 'Cause there's no pain I can ever explain how I let you down. And if I fail you one more time, the mountain I would have to climb is so high up that I would have to go. I failed you once, but I won't fail again.
No, Tom, listen to me. Tickle my belly well. Stay asleep. Stay in Drowsy Town.
You're not that cute, are you? In fact, you're real fucking ugly.
The song ends. Tom is no longer under Wiggly's influence.
He's gone, Rex. I think I'm awake. But your sister and Becky, they took them. Rex.
Rotten.
Sister?
Oops, I was muted. To Linda, she's gonna kill them, Mr. Houston.
No, she won't. We won't let her. Here, you're holding that wrong.
Tom clicks the gun.
Alright, let's go.
Fuck yeah. Should we move these boxes first?
Fuck yeah.
Lights fade as Lex and Tom remove the boxes from on stage. Eerie music starts playing. Scene shifts to audience view as all the shoppers / cult followers lead in a procession down the aisle chanting, carrying Becky's still limp bottle. Carrying Becky's still limp body. Shit. Carrying Becky's still limp body. And where was I? And Hannah, who is understandably frightened. The cult followers chant as they make their way to the stage.
Wiggly wig, wiggly wig, wiggly wig, wiggly wig, wiggly
Linda
wig.
Monroe steps out of the shadows from above, basically a godlike figure, showing herself to her followers. She is also on the phone with Gerald.
Yes, Gerald. I'm about to get the doll. Yes, they found the child. No, I'm not gonna put you on speaker, Gerald. No one wants to talk to you.
She puts her phone down and speaks to the rest of her cult.
Yes, bring the heretics to me. Ha! Becky Barnes, why am I not surprised? Of course I'd find you here clinging to your antiquated sense of justice, protecting this child since you can't have any of your own. Becky, wake up. Belittling you isn't fun if you're not upset. Huh. She's drunk. Again. The only man that'll have her now is Jack Daniels. Ha! Get her out of my sight. And you little shit. For too long you have kept the shepherd from his flock.
Hannah tries to protect herself with the hat.
Magic hat, nothing can hurt me.
Linda laughs and takes the hat from Hannah.
You little fool. You think that this is gonna protect you? A magic hat? That's ridiculous. Only dolls are magic.
Yep, clearly. Makes sense.
And I'll be taking mine. Thank you very much.
Linda hands the magic hat to Charlotte, who puts it on. She giggles gleefully as she reaches for the doll inside the backpack. Linda confiscates the bag off of Hannah and searches for the doll, finding nothing inside while Hannah stares at her coldly, not budging. Linda is surprised and angry that her god is not in the backpack.
What? Is this some kind of joke? Where is he?
Hannah doesn't answer.
Answer me, or I'll open your mouth with my fucking knife!
Suddenly, Lex appears from the audience. She's holding a wiggly doll.
Hey!
Prophet, there!
The god!
All cult followers reach for the god, arms outstretched, inching closer. Hey, look, it's us.
Is this what you're looking for?
She holds the doll up.
He's radiant.
He's beautiful.
I haven't changed my mind, little girl. I still want you dead.
She ascends the staircase once more and talks to Lex.
And I thought your sister was stupid. Coming into the lion's den completely outnumbered. With a doll, you're a fucking moron.
Tom quickly sneaks up behind her and grabs her, holding a gun to her head.
Then you've been outfoxed by a fucking moron.
The cult followers snarl at Tom. He points the gun at the crowd.
Back off. Let the kid go.
The prophets.
Blasphemer!
You have no idea what you're doing.
Everyone, listen to me. This doll is not your god. It's not gonna fix your miserable lives. This cult of comfort is bullshit. If Wiggly is your god, then let him try and stop me from doing this.
Lex pulls out a lighter and lights it. She moves the flame towards the doll. The cult followers gasp.
No!
Linda gets out of Tom's grasp, pointing the gun away from her and pushing Tom away. She pauses and descends down the staircase. She grabs the Wiggly doll from Lex.
I hear his voice. I feel his power. I see his kingdom and his plans laid out for me. Oh, he's mine to follow his orders. Oh, it's my monument to build. He will wiggle, 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 wiggle tonight. Oh, he'll wiggle, 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 wiggle his way tonight. I wiggle, wiggle, wiggle my way to his side. And I will know when darkness comes over Wiggly's kingdom that I'm the one who wrong what's right. My God awaits. It's a complete gateway. He awaits portal that ushers in all sounds and sights unseen. Oh, he's my God to love and to worship. Oh, it's my job to prepare for his birth. He will wiggle, wiggle, we will wiggle tonight. Oh, he will wiggle, 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 wiggle his way tonight. I'll wiggle, wiggle, wiggle my way to his side. The plans that he has for you and me my favorite play. The earth is looking good and ripe.
We will build a portal just for when he comes.
We
will build a portal just for when he comes. He'll come for us. When he comes, he'll come immortal through the portal.
Jam! He will wiggle, wiggle,
Wiggle tonight.
He will wiggle,
wiggle his way
tonight.
I will wiggle, wiggle my way to his side.
I wiggle, wiggle, wiggle my way to his side. All the plans that he will have and on when he is sent. The best of when he wins.
We will build a portal just for
when he comes home. Song ends in a dramatic fashion with everyone finishing in equally dramatic poses. Emotes. Somebody screenshot them. They just finished a cool dance number. Amongst all the organized dance chaos, Becky Barnes has woken up and made her way to the top of the balcony, pointing the gun straight at Linda.
Hey!
The cult followers and everyone else turn around in bewilderment. How did Becky get there? Linda laughs.
Becky Barnes, you pathetic worm. You think you could stop the birth of a god? You couldn't even stand up to your disgusting husband. Look at you. You're paralyzed with fear.
No, I'm just lighting up my shot.
She fires off the gun. A shot is heard and we see the bullet go straight through Linda's head. The prophet is gone.
The prophet!
Oh no! Oh, mother!
The cult followers surround themselves over Linda's dead body, weeping over her death with oh no's and oh gods. Goldstein, the man, the myth, the legend, the god, at the forefront, pulls out Linda's cell phone.
Gerald? Yeah, it's Gary. Yeah, we gotta talk about the will. Goldstein!
Gary carries off Linda's body. All cult followers continue wailing as Linda's body is carried off. Becky comes down from the stairs.
Tom, are you alright, girls?
Becky brings the girls, Lex and Hannah, closer as Tom joins in. The four of them are huddled together, witnessing the aftermath of the atrocities that just happened. They are, to put it simply, they are shocked and stunned.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Lex picks up the doll and walks towards the still weeping cult members.
Oh.
Lex. Lex.
Lex.
Lex. Sister. Sister.
Lex.
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 Sister. Lex.
Rotten. Question mark. You're muted.
Sister.
Oh, what? Okay. You have
She.
Wait, this is the right line, right?
We've got too many.
Thank you, Frog. More gun Shelby's going on the Instagram.
You have two choices. Abandon your god.
Oh, she lights the lighter again and presses it next to the wiggly doll.
Or burn here with him.
She sets the doll on fire and quickly vacates with Tom, Becky, and Hannah while the mall burns with all the former shoppers turned cult members still inside. The fire rages as cult members scramble over the burning doll.
It's burning!
Wiggly, I'm the prophet now.
I'll kill you.
They all scream as they are burned alive. Sad. Well, that's what happens when you join a murderous cult for a wiggly toy. At least that's what my aunt told me, but personal experience suggests otherwise. So if you want my advice, go for it. Tom, Becky, Lex, and Hannah stand atop the balcony watching them all burn down. Wiggly's cult is no more.
The fire is spread so fast.
The whole mall's coming down.
Good.
A car horn honks. Enter Emma and Paul, out of breath from their inhumanly quick costume changes.
Tom? Tom, oh my god, you're alive!
Emma? Pat?
Oh.
What are you guys doing here? Where's Tim?
Well, he's in the car. He'll be fine.
We saw what happened to Lakeside on the news.
Yeah, and it's not just Hatchetfield. The whole world has gone crazy.
Somebody nuked Moscow.
Everyone is shocked.
The news says it might be World War III, until the news went out.
We were sure you were gone. We were gonna take Tim and get out of town, but he wouldn't let us. All he wanted was you.
Emma, I've been avoiding this for too long. But I think it's time we finally sit down as a family and talk about Jane.
Tom puts his hand on Emma's shoulder. They have a sweet moment before Paul puts his hand on Emma's other shoulder. He's trying his best, okay?
That sounds great, Tom. Let's talk on the move.
Well, where can we go? Is any place safe?
You know?
Sorry, there's a strange man at my door.
You know?
Oh God.
Don't get murdered.
There's kidnap and murder. Don't get
murdered before Murder Monday.
You know, I have this kooky, reclusive biology professor. He lives on the edge of town. His whole house is like a panic room. We can go there.
That's a great idea, Emma.
Well, I hope he doesn't mind us showing up unannounced. We can't call him. The phone stopped working. I don't even know what time it is. What am I supposed to do without an iPhone?
Wear a watch?
It's 11:57. Black Friday is almost over. I feel like if we can survive today, we can survive anything.
Oh,
it's almost
a mysterious ticking noise grows in the background, and suddenly Hannah begins 2, sing.
Uh-oh.
Bum, bum.
I'm scared. Oh god.
I'm so
I don't even know what I sound like.
Do you all see what I see? What I know, what I see. Do you all see the memories? Tomorrow reminds me. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. Tomorrow will come today. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. Will tomorrow come today? And turn the light on. Do you all see what I see? What I know, what I see. Do you all see the memories? Tomorrow reminds me. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. Tomorrow come today. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. Will tomorrow come today? And turn the light on. What if tomorrow comes to break the dawn and take the night away? What if tomorrow comes to break the dawn and there's no one to stay? What if tomorrow?
What if tomorrow?
What if tomorrow comes to break the dawn?
What if tomorrow comes? What if tomorrow comes to break and take the night away? What if tomorrow comes to break and there's no one to stay? What if tomorrow? What if tomorrow comes and takes the night away?
What if tomorrow?
What if tomorrow comes to break the dawn? What if tomorrow comes? What if tomorrow comes and takes the night away? What if tomorrow?
Here we go.
15 seconds left.
9,
7,
5,
3,
2. What if tomorrow?
Woo! I can take off these eyelashes.
Yay!
We did it.
I have to immediately.
A swooshing noise cuts Hannah off. Everyone looks up at the as the lights fade to black, and we are done. And it was an hour longer than. God damn it! I can set it to tell you who you are. Let's see.
Yep.
You're
who was that?
welcome, audience.
Yes. Okay. I have to go.
We are so sorry.
I am so excited for the highlights. The highlights are gonna be great. Like this was so
Oh
iconic.
yeah.
Highlights is just 15
We
minutes of me eating
lost
popcorn.
like half of our cast somehow, but
Yeah.
How did that
we did it. And I think I did an okay wiggly laugh.
I hope you guys liked
was
my
so
watch line because I even had a watch on for it.
Oh yeah.
I went wear a watch.
And the video didn't get taken off.
It didn't! Despite Shelby pointing a gun right at the screen and many other things.
Don't tell them. They'll hear us and they'll try and take it down.
Shut it off.
YouTube is watching
Oh,
us.
credits. Do we have credits?
Oh shit, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And then
Thank you, whoever it was that said it in the comments.
yeah, Margot did the credits this time because they take much longer than they should. Anyway.
I had so many quick changes that oh god.
Share computers.
I couldn't find a tank top, so you just saw like my shoulder say
can-
like poking out of the corner as I'm like desperately trying to change tops.
Tank top. I was actually wearing a vest with 80 degrees in here. Like it's 80 degrees in here or something. But
For the first act, I am in a coat the entire time.
Oh, that looks good.
oh cat.
Oh, it's the kitty.
There's a cat in here, but my cat is not meowing.
Shadow, you whine. Do you want to get up here?
Here.
Oh.
We have Millie as Uncle. Wait, cat.
Cat.
Spotlight the cat.
Intermission.
Spotlight the cat.
Spotlight
the cat.
Spotlight the cat.
Spotlighted.
I love the cat.
Spotlight the cat.
Screw the credits.
Spotlight the cat.
I love the cat.
I don't know where mine is.
The credits cat.
Do emote.
Name?
Do emote.
The credits cat. His name's Curly.
Oh my goodness. I love how we just stopped the whole thing.
Stop everything for cat.
like,
the cat is the
credits.
most
We need the
important.
cat.
The cat is
Can
our
you see my
wiggly.
cat?
Do you all see
another cat.
what I see?
Hello.
It's a cat. That's right there.
My cat came in at one point and I suddenly turned around and she was just sitting on the bed staring at me and I got the fright of my life.
I have
Probably
dog.
see her jump
Oh.
back.
Let's shout out our Wigglies too. Can we shout out our Wigglies?
I still toss a lot of
I yeeted mine. I don't know where it
I
ended up.
had to
My
throw mine across
beautiful
the
Wiggly.
room at one point, and then I had to get up and go grab it again.
I made mine.
This is the
I have
best Wiggly,
crispy
guys.
Wigglies.
It's definitely a
Crispy
wiggly.
Hi,
Wigglies here.
Wiggly.
Ryan has an actual Wiggly.
Yeah.
But this
lucky.
is the most realistic, don't you
Damn.
think?
Crispy
This
boy.
green blob.
This is honestly, I would buy this if I was younger and this
Oh my
was
God.
a Wiggly. Like,
I
love
would
how
have
you
bud
all
this
have
now,
a-
and I'm almost an adult.
I'm gonna.
no, I'm
find
talking
my-
about my bear. Like,
Oh.
if it Wiggly looked like this, then
Where
I
did
would
you
have been
go?
like, okay.
All right, credits.
Credits.
Yeah, we should do that.
Credits.
Oh, we didn't even have the whole thing to show the like whole cast having their Wigglies together. I don't think so.
I don't know where mine went. It might have fallen down a vent or something. I just threw it across the room.
Oh no.
We need to get the Wigglies back.
I do not. It kind of just.
This is
Did it go like out the window or something? It's gone. I don't know where the hell it is, but it is gone. It is
You went
not
back to the
coming
call.
back.
Oh my God, Millie, that
I
is
think
haunting.
I've
You just keep flashing out of the
Damaged
darkness.
my wrist from holding my phone for 3
God.
hours.
Oh
Ow.
Jesus!
Okay. Back to
Yeah.
credits.
Credits.
Credits. Credits.
Red
Credits.
Credits. Credits.
Credits.
Share. So we have the wonderful Millie as Uncle Wiley, Sid as Linda Monroe, me as Wiggly,
Yeah.
Blitz as Paul, and Sid as Emma.
Woo.
Red Gem is Gary, Galaxy is
That's me.
Sherman. It is indeed.
Sorry.
And Nori is Frank.
Sherman.
That is more tan than I've ever been in my entire life, and I will never be that tan.
That's because it was someone else at first.
Shelby as Becky Barnes. And you're not supposed to rat people out like that,
Oh my
Shelby.
God, it's Becky
And
Barnes.
Alexis as Tom Houston.
Whenever I hear Becky Barnes, I always have to go, "Oh my God, it's Becky
Oh my
Barnes,"
God,
and I
it's
can't help
Becky
it.
Barnes.
Valid.
I go way back in time.
And various announcers that were taken over by me because I have
You're the
cornered
disembodied voice
I've
holder.
cornered the disembodied voice market completely.
Okay.
I have a monopoly on all
Quick
disembodied
question.
voices.
Who is so popular
Wow,
that every
rude.
second they get a Discord notification?
I'd be really out
It
of the
ain't me, that's for
atmosphere.
sure.
It's not me.
Like,
I'm in
It's
two
not me. I
Discords.
have all notifications muted. Every
I
single
have
one.
like one that's not, and it's from a burnt server.
For
and
our
I'm
main
not saying
trio,
anything.
we have Rotten as Lex Foster with some occasional interludes from whoever the hell wasn't talking in
Everyone
the
else.
scene because
I occasionally
Everyone
shake
was blank.
chicks.
Galaxy Draws as Hannah Foster and
Hey.
Blue Drag and okay, no, but your Ethan was like amazing though.
Yeah.
It was
It
so
was.
good.
Ethan is
Seriously,
so fun.
it was amazing. Earmuff Star as Kris Kringle.
God, look at
Can
us.
you stop being popular, please?
Red Gem as Noelle.
That's so cute, Emma.
And Rotten and Galaxy Draws as Jingle and Jangle.
I love this
Except I wasn't Jingle.
Yeah, that's right.
And here we have the
Oh,
Chaos
yeah.
Crew, Sabine, Earmuff, and Owl.
Sabine looks so funny.
Earmuff.
Oh, I love it.
Sabine.
Chaos.
We
Well,
have
at least he's got a
Shelby,
pair of earmuffs.
Secretary of Gay. Millie, Secretary of Nuclear Warheads. Howie, Sabine, President of Simp. President
I
of
am
Simp.
Howie.
And Red Gem, Secretary
Howie, Secretary
of
Speed.
Obama. We have Earmuff as General McNamara, Blitz as Xander Lee with those cool ass alien glasses, and Rotten as Eric. I think is his.
Moscow is gone, sir.
Moscow is gone, sir. Yes, that was
Except it
also
was
that was also
Not
me.
me.
Moscow's gone.
Northville High School, we have Margot,
Northville High School.
space artist, aka Robin, Term, and okay, but that little drawing of John's little scarfy boy
Yeah.
has my whole
Scarfy boy.
heart. Look at his little
And
scarfy
look at
boy.
Mal with the beanie and the
like
Yes,
him.
Mal in the beanie and Alexis as Mr. Humbucker.
Oh my
Yay.
god.
A moment.
Nice.
As Sniggles, we have Robin / space artist. Earmuff, how many roles did you have? Jesus Christ.
All a lot because at first they were green, but then no one else took them. So I was
No, like we clearly needed you to take all those roles, but like how many did you have?
I would
Margot,
have taken some more if needed.
Me the last
Malvi,
stream. Me the last stream.
Zake. Zake's face was clearly not added in later. I don't know what would make you think that. And Shelby with her signature laundry shit. We plan to be selling that soon. Check our Instagram for updates. Follow us. We're Constellation children.
The Wiggly
No
just not long
underscores.
is incorrect.
Follow us for
self-promotion.
more awesome readings.
Yeah.
Follow us for
Awesome.
Murder Monday as well.
Oh no, this might be my last one.
Oh, that's true. Murder Mondays.
The thing is, this
Doing
might
murder
be my
on
last
Mondays.
one because I only watched the guy who did like musicals and Black Friday, so might not be in another.
Watch
musical.
more.
Out of this circle.
Everyone is
Get
talking.
out.
The Zoom equivalent of several people are typing.
Mhm.
Just everyone gasped.
I did that at everyone, and then everyone was like,
That was me before.
That way we
Special thanks to apparently me. Thank you for the thank you. Frog for the drawings. Red Gem for the lovely songs.
And
as
also
usual.
Earmuff because she had
Oh, yes.
did so much cool sheet music and helped so much. So just like thanks as well.
thanks.
Red Gem and Earmuff for the lovely songs, and as usual / of course John Madison for making and Team Starkid for making this possible.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, John.
Thank you.
Also, shout out to William
John's it.
Blandino with awesome backing tracks.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't gone to him, go check out his YouTube. He is incredible.
He
I
really
think
is.
he's Australian, so like he's
idea.
extra
I'm already
incredible.
following.
Who was he?
Okay.
No? Okay, that's fine.
I think my parents are going to kill me if this goes
So
over
am I.
anymore.
Do you guys want a fun fact? My
I
mom
just
came into the
think-
room while I was wearing a
Um,
vest in 80-degree weather, and she's like, "How are you not burning up? Are you okay? Why are you wearing that?"
What are
I'm
they
like,
doing to you?
Cosplay.
I must be
Meanwhile, I'm here with my blanket,
Oh.
like freezing. Oh my god.
I just said,
Okay.
"Oh, I'm naturally cold." I'm actually,
Okay.
you know.
Are you guys gonna
This
plug Murder
jacket is
Mondays?
Yeah. Murder Mondays. It's happens for the first time, so this Monday, obviously, it's going to be at 8.
Wait, why was I not informed of Murder Mondays? Where was
8:30.
I?
You should check the chat.
I
Pay
pinged
attention
people,
to the
and it's on our
Instagram.
Instagram. I made a
Oh, I'm
poster.
sorry.
Put it on the Instagram.
I'm offended.
How rude of you to not check my
Uh-oh.
check out my amazing graphic design skills.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
Graphic design is
It's
my
a little
passion.
true crime
gonna s-
It's
podcast.
officially Sunday.
yes, and it's going to start at 8:30 p.m. EST.
What time is that in any other time?
I have no clue. I'll make a post on the Insta with a bunch of time zones after dinner.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, well, I
I
gotta
must
go.
go now.
I have to go
Farewell.
eat dinner.
I
Speaking
think.
of dinner.
Wait, what time is it now,
Good
Eastern time?
night now.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
So it's in an hour and a half.
But look how bright it is outside. What? Oh wait, it's summer.
Summer.
On this podcast.
Yeah.
I forgot that that's
Well,
Oh yeah, it looks like
I'm gonna abandon this
Times are
stream.
wild.
Excited
I gotta
for
go.
the highlights. Everyone watch the highlights when they're
Bye.
up. Okay.